Hey, everybody. How's everybody been? Welcome on back. I'm getting it ready. I'm scrubbing up, brushing my teeth, getting me some damn coffee, because everybody needs some coffee. Eat you a good breakfast, because this thing's about to hit. Hello!
Hey,
This is like a lazy. It feels like a lazy fall afternoon where I'm at. Like it's sunny, it's beautiful out. It's not hot. There's a cool breeze, but it's just one of those days where you just want to like lay on the couch and do nothing.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's not that invigorating go out and do something day that like, oh, I have energy. No, it's like I am totally chill. And I'm going to sit here and smoke pot all day and play Skyrim. That's what I'm going to do. Uh who is in the chat? We got Mark and Brainless and Trees and Demon and the Spooks of the Bed Hair. Hello, everybody. Good to see you little fuckers out there. See, people are like, how do you get away with cussing? Because I'm a tiny channel. Nobody knows I'm here. Shh. Just don't tell them. And I'll keep getting away with it. That's the trick. So, Mage, what have you been up to?
Yeah, like I said, woke up this morning to the smoke detector chirping and my bird screaming at it.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
I bet. You're like, no, ow, quit. Both of you.
Yeah, that just
Killing my
happens to be
ears.
that just happens to be the thing that sends me into meltdowns. The fucking
Yeah.
smoke detector. Tried to find the batteries. Nothing. No good batteries. So I had to run out first thing in the morning, get some batteries. He's come back, figure out which smoke detector had the bad battery because they're all interconnected. So the one in the hallway it chirps when one of the others are dead, and it's not like it really matters
Right.
because they're all hardwired because so even if I pull the battery out, you can't. This damn thing still chirps.
Oh, such is life, my friend. Such is life.
So that's how I started my day. I didn't even get my coffee yet.
Skits, you haven't had coffee?
I didn't even have coffee at the time
Fuck,
when all
dude.
that was happening.
Unless I have to pee really bad, the first thing I do is fill up that coffee pot and start it.
I
And
got
if I
my
have to pee really bad, it's the second thing I do when I get up. I don't even put on clothes. Fuck that. I take a piss. I start coffee.
I
It's got to
I
be in
got
that
my
order.
I got myself an ice coffee when I was out getting batteries.
Oh, yeah. No, I make the strong shit at home. I use a tablespoon of my coffee, which is already a strong decaf. It's dark decaf. And I use a tablespoon per cup.
And went to
So
see
I go through a lot of coffee.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire this week. That was a
Oh,
good
yeah. How'd
movie.
that go?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fun. I liked it. Got me into Ghostbusters, so I'm kind of
Have you
on that
not watched the
kick.
old Ghostbusters?
It's my favorite all-time movie.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you haven't seen that, where have you been?
Shit, I've seen them all.
It's change your smoke detector battery day today. There
Yeah,
you go. Everybody go change your fucking battery in your smoke detector. It's a good idea.
I don't
I don't
usually have.
have one,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I don't.
my bed is here and my kitchen is here, and I think I'm gonna know if there's a fucking fire. My door's right there. So people are like, but you only have one exit. And I'm like, did you see how small this place is, or did you miss that part? I had thought about putting an emergency exit in down back over here, like behind where I sit and shit. Just put a little trap door.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen all the Ghostbuster stuff.
Hey, Tibian. Woke up, took a piss. That's all I got for this song. If you were asleep, you didn't notice.
And
That's all I
watched
got. I ran out.
the fifth episode of X-Men '97.
It's funny you say that, Mark, because in my life, I don't think there's much of a difference. I just work and fucking sit here every day and wait for something to happen. Jason, yo, what's up, brother? How are you? That's my life. I wait for something to happen.
Well, waiting for something to happen now.
I got my friend started texting me right before. She doesn't keep track of my YouTube and shit. She's got 4 kids. She doesn't have time for YouTube.
Yeah.
So she texted me like right before we started, and they are doing home improvements. And I always throw in little like, hey, you know what you could do is this, and they're like, oh, that's a good idea, So I live in abatement. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm curious though. Oh, wait. Hold on. Time out.
Apartment.
Hello, Miss Jenny.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. Hurried. I was out and my ride got me back late.
Oh.
But I'm here now.
I'm glad you're here. I mean, you were only 6.5 minutes late. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Hell, I've showed up late for my own stream. Never mind someone else's. When you're swimming in the sea and something bites your knee, that's amore.
Oh, that was really bad. Who did that? Cosmic. Oh, Kyle, come on, you're better than that.
It's gotta be Kyle. He's always changing words to songs and shit. It's great. It's good to see everybody. So, Miss Jenny, what have you been up to?
Well, I just had a bunch of errand stuff to run, and a friend of mine and I went out to breakfast this morning, which is what
cool.
the mistake was because everything was late after that. And I had a lousy breakfast. I hated it. And I spilled a 20-ounce cup of coffee that I bought at the coffee place. And, I've been having a good day. How about you?
No Java abuse, young lady. I can't handle that. I'm good. I've just been sitting in my house and playing Skyrim and smoking large amounts of cannabis.
Ooh.
Which I have to stop soon, smoking it.
Oh, why?
I gotta stop smoking. Yeah. My endocrinologist is mad at me.
Yeah, my doctors are pissed off too because I smoke. Even though it's only like 3, 4, maybe 5 a day. They still none.
I dropped my cholesterol 60 points.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, it is.
I think I'm raising my 60 points.
236 and now it's 173. So I dropped it by 63 points. Which is good, but it's still high. And my hemoglobin is still too high. So I moved my testosterone down myself. I told her I did that, 2 weeks prior to the appointment. She's like, all right, we're going to wait, so many weeks and then we'll check you again. And she checked my thyroid and we talked about all kinds of stuff. So I will be getting one of those fancy little heart monitors you get to wear around for a little bit.
Oh, those are fun.
Because I've had palpitations for a long time and I just thought that's what my heart did. But she's not okay with that.
It's actually too bad that nowadays they have this small little machine that basically fits in your pocket and a couple electrodes that attach to your chest and you just live with it for a couple of days. In the old days, a halter monitor.
Yeah, it was a halter monitor. Yeah,
was literally a halter top like a woman wears, and it had all the stuff stuffed in it, and automatically it touched, and you had to stay in that thing for like 24, 48 hours nonstop. It's like,
Yeah.
ooh, smelly, sweaty, icky. Yuck.
I think she's gonna have me do it for 4 days.
Oh, that's pretty thorough.
Because she wants to catch my palpitation. She's like, how long does it last? I'm like, it doesn't last. It's just there and gone. And I said, let me describe it. So it's like my heart says, oh, I'm going to take a break. And then it goes, oh, let me leap to catch up. And then it pounds hard and then back to normal. And she goes, interesting. Have you ever been referred to a cardiologist? I said, no. And I was thinking on my way here, how come my doctor hasn't referred me to a cardiologist? How come my doctor didn't try to put me on a heart monitor? How come she didn't do any of that? Like, I'm kind of irritated right now with her. I might have to ditch her. But anyways,
Was he a general practice doctor, internal medicine?
Yeah. So my endocrinologist went ahead and prescribed my testosterone, which I've been having trouble with because my doc doesn't do no controlled substances. And so I was just about to run out. You know how, Jenny, you and I were talking about how you stashed some aside. Well, I stashed enough that I was good for I haven't bought any in like 6 months, 7 months. So, thank goodness, because I was out. I didn't know what to do. And there's no way, you can't just walk into a doctor's office around here. And so like a month ago, I set up this appointment with the endocrinologist and, yeah, went good. She seems very intelligent and on point. We went over everything and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's that.
Well, I found out last Wednesday, actually, Trina Robbins died. She was Trina Robbins. She was one of the first women to work as an artist in comic books. She was the first woman to work on the Wonder Woman comics, and she also created the first out lesbian character in comic with the comic strip Sandy Comes Out.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Sandy Comes Out.
Old age or what?
Yeah, old age. Yeah, she died at 85.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's long enough. You get smelling pretty bad by the time you hit that age.
yeah, I was like bitching about my lifespan being shortened due to my kidney. And I said, well, maybe this is my fault. And or something like that. And Kyle's like, I think it was Kyle I was talking to. And he was like, why? And I said, because I did say I don't want to live to be old because I don't want to live so long that someone else has to wipe my ass. I'm not okay with that. So I'm like, well, I took care of that.
But quite an impressive career for her.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, what I was thinking when you said that was at least she died doing something she loved. Like most of us do not get to do a job we truly love. So if anybody gets that privilege, good for you. Enjoy it.
I was the first trans woman at my shop.
There you go. Porpoise.
Uh-oh, it's Porpoise. Now we're in trouble.
Did you come here on Porpoise?
No, I didn't.
Hello, 401. How are you? I'm glad. Yeah, well, the reason it's bad for me is because if your heart's working harder and your cholesterol's higher, blah blah blah, affects blah blah blah, affects blah blah blah, and then we get to affects my kidney. And I don't need any extra strain on it because that'll just put me on the lower end of the lifespan scale instead of the higher one where I want to stay. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't give you 1401. Hold on. What have you been up to, Sinister?
Going through doing laundry. dealing with binary search trees, doing stuff that will be of no interest to anyone unless they're a computer nerd.
I mean, some people here might be computer nerds. I'm not, but
No, I'm a computer asshole myself.
what do you want to treat?
Your cat always wants treats.
All cats always want treats.
About every hour and a half. Why they only get one every time? They're little. My cats weigh like 16 and 18 pounds. It's not going to hurt them to have a little tiny treat like that. Sees death as a challenge. I can dig that.
I'll live forever. and die
Nice.
trying.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of cooking these days. If I do, it's like bake something that's pre-cooked or air fry something that's pre-cooked. Most of my cooking is just chopping up a bunch of vegetables and eating them the way they are.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a pork roast tonight, but I'm not sure if I'm up for all the cooking, so I might just go with a hot dog and beans.
Yeah, I'm just it's just food's getting boring, and I knew it was going to happen because I was like that before, but before I had a broader range of stuff that I enjoyed that I could jump around from different thing to different thing, and that has been cut down to a quarter of what it was basically. So, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for you. Ollie, what are you doing, fucker?
Hey,
So,
that was always fun cooking for my dad before he died.
Oh yeah, you like doing it?
It might have been my cooking, but
I don't know. Did you accidentally put arsenic in it and think it was garlic powder or
that
something?
that fucker screwed me over one last time before he died. I worked all afternoon making this absolutely spectacular lasagna, and he refused to eat it, and then he died a week later. It's like, thanks, Dad. You know, I busted my ass. You deserve
Couldn't even eat the fucking lasagna before you went, you fuck.
Yeah, you fuck. Absolutely. Hope you die. Oh.
I hope you die. Oh, it's too late. I can say whatever I want now. It's not gonna hurt him. Fuck you, bro.
Hey, that should have had a closing curly brace and it didn't. Okay, right now.
I love shellfish. I miss shellfish and chicken and eggs.
I think I'm so lucky. I
Specifically,
am not allergic to
crab legs.
anything.
I'm not either. I wish I was allergic to some. At least I
Well,
could go, ew, I can't have that.
I'm not allergic to any edibles, I should say. I am allergic to Republicans.
Oh my god, I know.
Oh,
I break out and are you fucking kidding me?
I break out in
Every
open
time.
wounds, festering pustules.
Okay, I think I forgot to upload the new stuff.
And then Jenny goes right to festering pustules. You're welcome, Gary.
Well, they're tasty.
Nice to see you.
They've got just a little saltiness to them. You know, it's
Me too. That lead
Texture
poisoning
on your-
gets me every time.
the texture on your tongue is wonderful. I try them sometime.
Mm. You like soup? I like soup in the winter. In the summertime, I don't like. It just heats me up so much on the inside, and I'm already hot on the outside. Like I just live hot. So, soup is only a dead of winter. It's fucking cold out thing for me.
I keep the Campbell's.
Which I don't even know if.
Yeah, I
Go
keep
ahead.
the Campbell's those chunky soup as the emergency supply for hurricanes.
I'm about to lick the screen.
I ran into a new Campbell's soup that I really, really like.
Oh, what'd you find?
It's double noodle.
Hmm.
It's the chicken noodle soup. It's packed with the noodles. It's I really like it. If you're a noodle freak and you like Campbell's, boy, you're gonna love that shit.
I'm gonna have to try it.
So, mommy, can I lick your bowl?
Hey,
The bowl should making the cake in. I want to lick the bowl. It's the best part when I was a
sorry.
kid. It's the best part. And I set that up so much for you, Jenny. I knew if I said it like that, you could say something and I could get around it anyways. So yeah, I totally set that up. Anyway.
I just didn't think you said bowl. I thought you said something else.
No, I said, Sumami, can I lick your bowl?
Giggity.
Yeah, and
Giggity,
I don't even
exactly.
live in a really. This place doesn't even get super cold. I think the coldest it got this last year was, I think one night it got down to like 8, and another couple nights it was 10. But besides that, it was always hovering around like 17 to 20 for most of the winter. So it didn't even really get cold.
Fahrenheit?
Oh yeah.
Jesus, it doesn't get that cold here.
When I lived in Ohio, there was a winter it hit negative 24. And it was negative 10 there a lot. A lot. I don't know. It doesn't have to be Sumami's bowl. I just want to lick the bowl that has the fucking leftover cake batter or
I used to
brownie
love
batter or
licking
any
this-
batter left in it.
Love licking the beaters when my mom made cake or something. It was always so nummy.
You should try making cracked chicken soup. It's delicious and a full meal in a bowl. I'm going to look that up. Don't be playing with me.
Do you use real crack?
Or is it the part of the chicken that you eat?
We're about to find out, folks. Please stand by.
Chicken butt. Yeah, remember those old electric beaters? Man, they were dangerous as fuck. They still have them out there, don't they?
That is cracked chicken soup. I don't know.
What's all in it?
I'm trying to find the ingredients. Well, the first thing is bacon, so you know it's going to be good. Okay, so it's bacon, butter, yellow onions, celery, carrots, garlic, chicken broth, black pepper, parsley, dry ranch dressing, and shredded chicken, sour cream, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, baby spinach, green onion. And it is the best cracked chicken soup recipe ever.
I
Saute everything, add the broth and seasonings together. Yeah.
I don't like chicken and bacon. Yucky.
Wait a minute. Done.
I like chicken bacon.
I don't like chicken with cheese on it either.
What?
I don't like chicken with cheese on it.
Oh, boot her.
I'm being honest.
I'm not a big fan of chicken with cheese either. Yeah, to be honest, neither am I, Jenny. I'm not a big fan of that. Cracked chicken casserole. It's also got cheese in it.
Oh,
Why are all the cracked stuff has cheese in it? All of it. These are the same ingredients. You're just putting them in there different. Shredded chicken, cream cheese, sour cream, dry ranch dressing, onion powder, black pepper, cheese, green onion, bacon. It's almost the same ingredients. It's just
I love green onions.
in the form of a casserole with bow tie pasta. I know. I like them too. They're really good.
We used to
They are
grow
really
like, God, 4 or 5 rows of those when we had a garden as a kid. Each row was about 25.
Jason, that is
long.
not efficient. You stick your tongue out. You make sure the beaters are going this way, away from down and away, so it doesn't catch your tongue. And then you turn it on, and as the stuff stops flying off of it, then you really start like touching the end of your tongue to it, and just run it sideways and just clean it right off. Yeah, man.
Dude, that is
I'm kidding.
lunacy.
Don't do that. I'm kidding. Yeah, no. The WD-40 on the side, that was an advertisement. It was not related to the recipe. No, we don't want to disperse the water in our food. So let's not do that. Just so everybody knows, WD-40 is not a lubricant. Quit using it like one. water disbursement or displacement, whatever. That's what it means. So it's to get rid of water. So if you spray it on a lock, it'll push all the water out of your lock. Okay. And then you need to lubricate it. You gotta keep it lubricated. Variation of chicken cordon bleu, but French onion style with rye stuffing, Swiss cheese, and French onion.
I don't think you should use the word dude anymore. You know what one of its definitions are?
Oh, jeez.
An urban Easterner who vacations on a ranch.
Dude.
But that only applies to when you say ranch after it. Then it applies.
No, it does not say that. It just says dude.
I think it's context. An ass hair. Wait, what did I miss?
Okay, then we'll find a more positive definition. How about a dandy, fashion plate, a fop, gallant, chic, beau, clothes horse, swell.
Nerdy.
I'm trying to have dude eliminated from our language, so
Dude.
Aw, dude, what the fuck? Okay, everybody, for the next 10 minutes, use dude in everything you type in the chat, please. Just stick it in there somewhere.
Nope.
Good luck getting dude out of my lexicon. It's stuck now. I'll be calling my orderlies dude. Yes, me too. Dude, can you get me another one of those puddings, man? I just fucking took a gummy. Thanks. Can't walk.
Dude, I'm gonna start up using dude. See what you've done, and dude.
You will love this. I'm nowhere near done, but you guys will laugh your ass off. And by the way, you did not put dude in that sentence, so you need to retype that, sir. Thank you. Well, I shouldn't say sir. I apologize. Don't be rude, dude. Dude. Bossa Nova, Chevy Nova. I don't think that's the same thing. Once it's done, it can't be undoed.
Now that's a creative use of dude.
Is dude the past tense of do? I don't know, dude. Cowabunga.
Dude.
Hang 10. Dude. Yo, dude, maybe you can use bro instead of dude. Just an idea, dude.
Like, how about not like totally not doing that? Because that's like totally annoying.
That is literally the stupidest I've ever heard you sound, ever. And you didn't even sound really stupid yet. But for you, that sounded pretty... like as if. Oh my gosh. Where have we gone in this conversation?
I don't know.
Yourself. Don't blame me.
Osha.
I'm gonna blame Jenny.
All right, you can blame
I don't know. Whose turn is it this week?
I'm gonna blame Canada.
Okay, we can blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
I thought we were going to get on Kyle for a while. Jeez.
Oh, is it Kyle's turn? Kyle, damn it. Why did you have to
be.
bring that up?
Someone
all
with that
stuck
much
on
talent
dude.
deserves to get ranked.
Well, since Blessed Be He is not here, why don't we just do him? Her, sorry. I knew better.
And we have a commander.
Hello.
Jenny, Maya wants to know why Jenny hates dude.
It all has to do with my gender issues. As far as I'm concerned, dude means guy. I know that it can mean both in today's lexicon, but I find it offensive, and I don't ever want to be called it by anybody ever.
Do that?
Nope.
I try to say folks when I'm talking to people, but sometimes I say guys. if there's a
Guys
group
is
of people.
perfectly fine.
But dude is too manly. Check.
Yep. Way. Or when some waste brain says, bro. You know, no, I'm not your bro. Never have been. Never will be. don't call me bro.
Yo.
I have been working on an AI project. I need to make the animation for it, but if you let me play the audio, you're going to laugh your butt off with what I got so far.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Is that all right?
Once upon a time there was a servile worm who hated the country of his birth and all that it had given him, so he went to Moscow and pledged a soul to the Orc King. This worm's name was Tucker Carlson. After pledging his soul to the Orc King, he left Moscow to come back to a country where he wouldn't be murdered for criticizing
Evidently,
the
the
government.
audio isn't
The
there.
treacherous worm said to
Yes,
himself,
it is.
"What will be my next grift?" Then the worm had an awful idea, an extremely deplorable and stupid idea. The worm said to himself, "I think I'll call Mike Lindell. He always seems to be coming into new and interesting stories." Mike indeed has been known for his stories and tall tales. The man is a fucking lunatic who believes that the election was stolen by Italian spy satellites and Wi-Fi thermostats from China, for fuck's sake.
That's awesome.
Oh, in Kentucky, do
Oh, I know why it wasn't there because I'm sorry.
We heard the audio.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard it. The worm's name was Tucker Carlson. I know, right?
Did it play all the way through to the flat Earth? I came across a video today where someone did Tucker Carlson whines about Antarctica, and it wasn't as insulting as this, so I had to basically try to one-up it.
what was Tucker Carlson
make my
saying
shit
about
really-
Antarctica? Was he saying it was guarded and part of flat
Well,
Earth?
there's a YouTube channel that has been poking fun at it ever since Tucker Carlson claimed that Russia discovered Antarctica.
I call him
And,
Tucker.
They did, huh?
so they have a narrative. So they made a narrative. Bunch of narrative videos where Tucker Carlson discovers the Yeti people, the super advanced civilization of penguins, and
They've discovered your
but
home
none
base.
of them has. But well, no, because he didn't get his ass kicked there. It must be another group of penguins. But I actually have a 3D model of Tucker Carlson that I made, and he's in a Soviet officer's uniform, and he's going to get the shit beaten out of him and deported in my video.
You know, he's enough of a sexist that I think you should give him a feminine presence.
I call him Fucker Carlson.
Yeah, I find giving sexist men a feminine present really insults them. They really get upset at it, and so I
Sucker
like to do
Carlson.
it to them.
I can
like
basically put him on his head on Marjorie Taylor Greene's body because I made one of her in a female Soviet officer's uniform.
Tucker Carlson.
That's a good one too.
That is fucking great. He probably is the bitch. I wouldn't doubt it.
All right, I'm all fixed now. Got my girl juice for the week. I'm set.
Yummy.
Well, I just
I missed a couple days here and there, so I'm on Tuesdays right now. But it rhymes. Testosterone Tuesday.
Yeah, it works.
That's how I started out on TikTok. Called it Testosterone Tuesday.
I'm trying to find that render that I have of Trump and Marjorie and Tucker in their Soviet officers. Trump wasn't fat enough in that one. I actually had to make his neck fat.
Are you going to make one of Donald Trump with his diaper full and spilling out a little bit there?
It's not a bad idea,
probably
Jenny.
could.
Well, they say that he stinks really bad.
He
So
does.
it's not like it wouldn't be a lie, or it would be a lie.
Yeah, right. No doubt. Oh, it's just such a lazy day.
I mean, I feel sorry for him that he has to, live like that. But if he wasn't a prick, we'd have much more compassion for him.
Right. Exactly.
Neck Gina, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
one
that
vote.
little fucking man in the boat started there and shit. Yep. He talks, looks like a little clip moving.
There you go.
I'm hoping the computer doesn't overheat. I might get one render out of it.
Why don't you install more fans?
This is a laptop, and it cost me almost $3,000. I want to do it professionally.
Intramuscular
Rough this.
injections, Mark. Oh my god, that's great. He is a big old pile of stinking shit. Need it more orange. TKA, yeah.
I don't know if you have orange
The toupee
shit.
looks too realistic.
I don't know if you have orange shit. Maybe you should go see a doctor about that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Mark,
if that's normal.
I get my hormones from, I disembowel horses and I eat their ovaries.
Oh my goodness. People in my audience never cease to amaze me.
What, did they put up with this crap?
No, just the comments everybody says. Funny as fuck. Is that they put that too? I'm also amazed by that. Thanks, Jenny, for calling me out.
What did I do?
I free base ivermectin.
Oh.
Oh my god, right, Carrie? I know.
Do you get off?
Yeah, I mean, how's that buzz for you? Do you feel like your guts are nice and cleaned out, or what's that do for you?
Oh.
Horse paste and shitty drawers. Trumper spring break 2020. Hell yeah. Oh, de Swass. Sweaty ass by Giuliani. I think you're right, Joe. You might actually have better attendance here now than at on your own show. It's true.
Well, having your own show is overrated, especially if you don't have enough hats.
Yeah, it is overrated. It's true. Don't do it. I don't recommend it.
The few who have seen my stream will know what I mean by that.
Jenny the Disemboweler.
But in all honesty, I don't miss that person.
And I use a dull knife that's rusty. Just so you know.
Ow. Then you can crawl inside the horse carcass if there's a dust storm. Win-win.
Or winter.
Okay, here's the render of Trump, Tucker, and Marjorie.
Oh, hold on here. I gotta.
Oh my god.
Large screen that. There you are.
Wow.
That's Nick Fuentes' set.
Trump looks like he's 12 years old.
It's hard to basically get something cartoony and capture the age.
Yeah, you need more lines to really get the age.
And while there was something up, Emperor popped in. Ta-da!
Hello.
Best timing ever. Every time.
Emperor
May the
just
odds be ever in your
sneaks in.
favor.
I
Yay.
subscribe. Does that mean I'm a Ember member?
An
That's,
ember,
that's,
yeah,
that's right. We have the Ember ships over on
yeah,
my
they're
channel.
ember ships. Yeah, that's right. With the giggle. Ember ships.
Okay, what am I
I'm an
drinking?
ember subscriber.
You just heard the can pop. What am I drinking?
I don't know.
Dr.
Coca-Cola.
Pepper.
Nuka Cola in honor of P.
Pepsi.
No, God, no.
Gender fluid.
Orange Fanta.
No. All this
Root
sugar
beer.
stuff. What's wrong with you people?
I mean, what isn't wrong with
Jägermeister.
I mean, really.
Jägermeister.
45?
stuff?
Okay, it's red. Now what am I drinking?
Mountain Dew Code Red.
No. No
Human
soda.
blood.
Red Bull.
Red.
Red Bull.
Then it
Bubbly
can't. Red Bull
powder.
isn't red. It's kind of like
Wine.
piss colored. Does wine come in cans? I want a
Jason
can of wine.
wins. Jason wins.
There you go.
That'd be a
Jason was
D40.
right the whole time. Yes, it was totally water dispersant 40. Yes, that's what it is.
No, WD-40 is what I use instead of deodorant.
Big Red. Drinking a Big Red.
Why not?
Wine in a can that does come like that sometimes. So touche there, trees. There you go, Jenny. There's your new answer. Best answer there.
I don't know why it's causing sanitation. Only as I'm
Drinking
not
baby's
mine.
blood. Yep, that's it.
Did you
V8
know
will
that all
forever be
dingoes
baby's
are
blood to me.
atheists?
Did we know what?
That all dingoes are atheists? Because they also eat babies.
I didn't know eating babies was exclusive to being an atheist.
No, it's what Democrats do. Ask any Trumpian, and they'll explain to you how Democrats are pedos first, and then they take these children and they dispose of them, but remove all of their adrenochrome first, because that makes you young, and that's what they think we do.
Yes, there's nothing like used adrenaline for preventing aging. I like to put
And
used
there's some
motor
of
oil
them
in
who
my car
actually
to keep it
fucking
young too.
believe that too.
Hmm?
She's drinking sunscreen. Call 911. They get there, she's smashed off her ass. Man, that sunscreen really smells like Jack Daniels.
Doesn't Jack Daniels makes like everything? They have Jack Daniels T-shirts. They have Jack Daniels Crocs. Why wouldn't they make sunscreen? I don't know.
They probably do.
There's-
Smell like you're drinking. Fool your friends. Just drink soda.
There's
Get divorced.
Jack
Go ahead.
Jack Daniels tampons.
Get a little Jack in you.
I think those are homemade, Jack.
Other,
I think they sell them in a store like that. Oh, I know. He said that it's murder because they're killing them. They're aborting the babies after they're born. Yep, that was the most intelligent thing coming out of his mouth this week.
Yeah,
You know what the mistake that these idiots make is that technically the word abortion means to end a pregnancy.
Yep.
You end a pregnancy when you deliver a child. You end a pregnancy when you have a C-section to deliver the child. And so them saying all these terrible bad things is really kind of stupid, because normal birth is technically abortion.
No. It's when the pregnancy is ended, when the fetus or zygote or baby or whatever you want to call it is non-viable. There's other definitions within the medical little thing that kind of expands on it, but it gets they don't really quite agree on each other. But that's basic.
but-
That's the very most basic part of it, though.
Yeah,
Out
but
of
our
all of
job
them.
is to make the Republicans look as absolutely lunatic as
And
we
we're not
possibly can.
going to do that by not giving an accurate definition.
Sure, because they never look anything up.
It's going to make us look foolish, though, if we do that.
How? They never look anything up. They'll never know.
Now that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
You'd be surprised.
Joe said
do
that
run into those.
DNC is considered abortion even if there is a miscarriage. It causes women to become septic and die because doctors can't legally remove it. So in Kentucky, it's considered an abortion to do a DNC and remove a dead fetus. Wow.
I worked at a Catholic hospital, and every day there was about a dozen DNCs
Oh yeah.
because everybody would get
Women
the
have
same
miscarriages all
birthday schedule.
the time. Sorry. It's more in Kentucky. Yeah. Dilation and cutterage is always considered abortion. Damn it, Jenny.
What?
It's loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just muted her.
Fuck you.
There she is. Oh my god. Now it's wine in a can. That's right. Wine.
Man, we should sell that to Republicans. Put Trump's face on it. They'll buy that shit for $60.
Wine in a can. Yeah. And just put like some really, really cheap like Mad Dog in it. They'll drink the fuck out of it. Put Trump's face on it. And then if you look in the tiny print all the way on the bottom of the can, it says produced and distributed by the DNC.
I heard that Trump's supplier of diapers is Ted Nugent.
I don't know if I'd trust Ted Nugent to make quality diapers.
I thought he got in good with Jimmy Carter's hospice nurse. Never mind.
Oh boy.
Right, but that's what Joe is saying. In his state, it's considered an abortion. Or wherever he is.
Where
abortions.
Where
Feed
could
the
the Kentucky
atheists.
atheist be?
I don't know.
Kentucky?
I don't know. Expired for Locos, right?
There you go.
Oh no. What is this? Louder
And-
might get smaller its balls. Study finds.
And by the way, yes, the study actually did find this. There is a study out there that actually found the louder the monkey, the smaller their testicles. Usually.
I appreciate that, but I really don't want to think about his balls.
It's too late. It's already
It
in there,
is.
Amber. Now we're all contaminated with it.
Rent
I mean, after
free.
Stormy Daniels went off describing his
rent-free.
mushroom-shaped hat.
Do you think he sprays his balls orange too? Or
Yes.
just his face?
No, actually, there was a guy that used to work with him, and he basically was like by his side from the time you get up in the morning till the time he went to bed at night. And he said it's actually a bronzer. It's some special expensive bronzer that he has shipped to his house, and he always has like, if one bottle gets down to half, he gets 2 more. Is what the guy said. And it's just a bronzer, and he just smears on his fucking face, and he will not let anybody else do his makeup or his hair. He does it himself because he's mostly bald. He's like way back here somewhere, and there's like a bunch of like little hair here, and then he takes this back piece and swoops it around and sprays it.
I did a calculation once of his hair length to accomplish that thing that he wears on his head. And I think his hair is probably 20 to 24 inches long. Well, it's got to wrap around. I mean,
I think 12 would probably do it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, we know, Maya. Unfortunately, we know all about those fuckers.
Maya, you had a picture done of yourself for your avatar. How lovely.
You have
House
to.
Troll is stuck with a buddy waiting for parts far away from home.
Oh, Carrie Ann, hi. I haven't seen you for a while.
18 inches max, Sumami said. Yep.
No, it's got to be more. My hair's my hair's 18, and I don't think I could do that.
I think my hair's actually gotten longer in the past few weeks.
We'll do that over time.
It's kind of this thing that the body does.
Well, it's been kind of stuck at the same length for a while, so.
Yeah, the guy said on Rocky Horror Picture Show, the guy with the stringy ass hair that was half bald. What was his name? Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Riff Raff.
Anybody?
Riff Raff.
Yeah, Riff Raff.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Riff Raff.
Okay. Well, anyways, he said
likes
it's
to do the time warp.
when Donald's hair is down before he fixes it, like he gets up in the morning, he kind of looks like that dude. But he's got a little bit more hair on top and not much.
God, I would give anything to have a picture of him in private with his hair down. I think that would be just so popular to have.
Hey, all you have to do, Jenny, is watch him at a golf thing where they do the national anthem or something. He always takes his hat off, and you can see he has no shit for hair up here.
No, I know.
It's
I've
all,
seen
like,
some of the
long
shots where
back
his
here.
hair glowing and stuff like that. But I mean, I want to see him like
Uh-huh.
in the morning when he gets up and it looks like absolute horrible, like all of it.
Dirtbag, right?
Mine is just starting
Mine's
to
to
get
the
to the,
crook of
the
my-
base of my neck when it stays down, but it's not long enough to stay down under its own weight yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure how long my hair is now, but I know 24 extensions are shorter than my hair at this point. Okay. We'll say 26 inches. There you go. You got it. Now we're talking about hair.
My
Mine's
hair's
actually
gotten
kinda
long enough that it gets in the way now.
I need to cut mine.
It comes around on its own and it tickles my face.
Oh, I can wrap mine completely around my neck.
There's one guy that puts on his pants, his socks, and his underwear, his pants, his socks, and his shoes for him.
Oh, we
Oh
got
my
a-
god!
a-
Somebody,
a bottom.
where are my
So,
mom?
That's neat.
Crump, boxers or briefs? Depends.
Okay, that was a good one.
It was
Did somebody
old.
delete that?
It's on the
I
Twitch
hope somebody
side. I
deleted
don't
it.
know
Twitch.
how that even works.
Oh, it's on Twitch. Fuck.
Yeah. Although it's nice of them to name their bot misleading.
At least it doesn't say anything too nasty.
Yeah.
Do you think Trump shaves his pubes?
No.
I don't know. He's got a history.
I mean, maybe when he has fantasies about being a porn star, like when he goes to the Miss Teen America pageant, busts in.
Boy, I'm glad he doesn't have anything to do with that anymore.
There, I just killed the Twitch stream.
That could be dangerous.
y'all.
It's with us in Twitch.
I just randomly will
stop it.
send my stream there whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, I usually send mine over there too, because it doesn't hurt. But aside from the fun extra emojis, it doesn't really do anything.
So, Mommy, why? Why do you hate me today, or what? What?
Growing fish. Well, you know, he's old enough that they're probably very thin and gray and lifeless.
Trump's not
that's
mature
fair.
enough to have pubes.
That's very fair.
I bet you when he was young, he used conditioner on him.
God, could you imagine if they throw him in jail and they make him strip down and in front of the fucking guard? Everybody's gonna know everything because the guard will tell the whole fucking world.
As long as they sneak pictures, that's all we need.
That's right.
You
We
want
just want
pictures?
to laugh at him.
You want pictures?
No.
Yeah, something you
His
can't wiggle out
pubes
of.
are named Eric.
Oh.
What?
Don't
Nope.
forget gross. Nope, Ember.
Nope. Oh, I took it. There we go. Different Eric, I know, but this, this is
Not
the
a
one I have.
stife. That's not a stife. Don't bid on it. Don't bid on it.
Don't do it, Jenny. Squat and cough, bitch.
It's a teddy bear. And they're bidding this insane money. It's not a stiff bear. It's just a run-of-the-mill teddy bear.
Oh. Could you imagine him going into jail and finding like they put him somewhere where all the guards already hate him and they just fuck with him when they go to do the intake? Like really get up in all the canals. Gotta make sure you ain't got nothing in there. Somebody hand me that broom over there. I need that broom handle. You make sure there's nothing in there.
Get the pineapple.
My.
It's working, darn it. And now it's not. I
Yeah,
really
but if
hate
he's
this
in a
class.
jail cell, how many Secret Service agents does he need? Just one? It's gonna be one guy in jail with him. Wouldn't that be weird? Yes. Cavity searches. That's right.
Now that's something I would never want to see.
It's pretty
They made me
nasty.
stand
I,
on a milk crate and shine a light in my ass. Memories. Nice, Joe. Probably is, Maya. It's probably already been there. Oh, I'm sure they do. They want to make sure you don't have a Trump phone or something stuck up your ass. It's gold colored. Also doubles as a pair of sneakers.
Well, if they're gonna be searching, you just make sure you eat. You eat a lot of Taco Bell and Slim Jims beforehand.
You eat a bunch of fucking red chilies and shit
Yeah,
with a whole
search
bunch
that.
of beans, so you're really, really gassy. Yeah, that'd be
brought y'all a
fucking great.
present.
And then your last meal before you die, I want just piles of hot peppers. I want beans. Why? Because you motherfuckers are not going to be the only one tortured here. You got to clean it up when I shit my pants. So everybody dies, you pretty much shit your pants. Just got to time it right. They just lift up your bra and shake it to make sure you don't have more weed in there.
Well, then, in honor of you, Beck, I'm going to have an oatmeal raisin cookie.
I love oatmeal raisin cookies.
And it's a real soft one too.
Talking on the butt phone.
Ooh, I should put
Calling
some
on the
cinnamon on it.
butt phone. Dialing up on my butt phone. Carrie. You know Jenny. She usually does. Actually, she's been really tame today. So let me take her temperature. It's a phone that you got into jail in your butt. That's what a butt phone is.
Cinnamon on oatmeal is talking dirt.
I love cinnamon on fucking cereal, oatmeal. I don't care. Make a peanut butter honey sandwich, sprinkle some fucking cinnamon on it.
I use it in place of sugar on cereal.
Sure, it's talking dirty. Cinnamon on oatmeal. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
First, you gotta dig in the ground and plant those oat seeds. Getting dirty.
Kentucky, when you insert a phone in that tightest of caves, how do you ensure you're going to get it out? Do you have like a cable tied onto it, or?
Tampon string.
That would bring a whole new meaning to butt dialing.
Damn it, Maze.
Can you imagine? Like, that would be my luck. I'd be in jail and have a phone up my butt and sit down in front of the warden, and it would start fucking dialing. Beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Now calling.
It just starts ringing. The guard reaches up there, grabs it, answers. We're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, or it starts ringing and you orgasm.
Oh my! It's set to
The
vibrate.
guard closes it, going, "God damn it, not a spammer," and shoves it back up your ass. What phone? It's not pocket dialed, it's colon dialed. Thank you, Ember. I've never suitcased a phone, but if they go to the bathroom and shit out, I imagine some digging is involved. Well, yeah, like, that's not a normal size object to be up there. So,
Well, a smartphone, okay, flip phone maybe, but a smartphone, come on.
A Samsung tablet.
how the hell did she get it up there? Well, she used to be a prostitute on 5th and Main. Just saying. Yeah, right. Sumami would be easier. She said, "I'm just bang a guard so he'll bring me my iPhone in Starbucks. I'm not
So
sticking
if-
nothing up my toot chute."
So if a woman smuggles in a phone in her vagina, does she now have a new country code?
Oh my god. That's perfect, Ember.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Be sure to tip your waitresses.
Joe said, "Never seen a smartphone come in." All these flip phones, aren't they? They're a little closer to the right size and shape
It's
than
not
what
for
you
lack
need
of
to make it.
trying. They just can't get them back out.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Put it in there. I
There
can
you
do
go.
it. No, it's just not going. God damn it.
There you go.
Oh my
There's
God,
one
what?
for hiding.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
11 Pro Android mobile phone, super small, micro 2.5-inch touchscreen, global unlocked, great for kids. 1 gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabyte of ROM, tiny iPhone, XI Pro lookalike.
How is it an Android
Yeah,
and
so
an
11 Pro.
iPhone? That's
iPhone
such
11 Pro.
bullshit.
That might be a good burner phone.
And also, 1 gigabyte RAM, you can't even install Facebook on that fucking thing.
It's got 8 gigabytes of ROM.
Yeah, but you
No?
can't write to ROM. It's read only. It's yeah. I mean, maybe it comes with Facebook pre-installed. That's how. That's the
Demon said you get a shitty signal. 1 gigabyte of RAM it in. That's right back.
Here you go.
I don't know.
Swallow an
maybe you could trade it
iPad,
for
crap out an
cigarettes
iWatch. It'd have to be a Samsung Juke, otherwise it's not coming out without surgical intervention. Ow! Literally. God damn. You guys killed me. I'm gonna have to smoke more pot after that. It's ridiculous.
something. This stream is censored. Why?
Hey, you guys, you know, one of the things I really hate about being disabled and not being able to like walk for more than about 30 seconds is that I can't go out and do my wildlife photography like I always used to do. And so what I want to do is I want you all to pitch in. Like there's 6 of you, well, 5 of you here. So that would be 5. If you each pitch in about 3,000 a piece, you can get me one of those power wheelchairs with the treads on them. I priced them today. They're about 14,000.
Little.
I don't think I have that kind of money.
Sorry.
Well, come on, you guys.
Jenny, I have a cracked
Mm.
windshield on my truck because I can't afford to replace that right now. What the hell? And that's only like $500 or something.
Fine. You can get them in gas or electric. Which would you pick? I think gas.
Electric.
I'd go for gas because I could really jerk that motor around and make it much faster.
You could probably do it with the electric too, but yes, you're right. You could. You'd have it souped up. Jenny going down the road like fucking popping wheelies on the wheelchair and shit. Shh. Got fucking nitro in the back in case she has to cross a busy street.
Put it into second gear.
I live in a rural county. We don't have busy streets ever. No, we did have a traffic jam in town once a week or so ago. It took like 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes to get to cross Main Street. There's just so many cars coming through, and they're timed perfectly so that they're far away but not far away enough to be able to cross. And
I hate when cars are like that.
How dare they?
Oh my goodness, Sumami. Yeah, so when the apocalypse happens, we all have to go in the internment camps. I'm gonna go hang out with Sumami because she's gonna get anything she wants. She'll have all the food. She'll have the best alcohol. Yep.
I want if apocalypse happens, I want to move in with Sumami.
They don't give you bones in jail. They know you could stab somebody with it. I don't know. On the carnival, the duties would trade oral for free rides.
I once
running the
acquired-
rides. Okay, yeah.
acquired a chunk of that wooden snow fence that they used to have. Those thin things with wire and I made a shiv out of a chunk of about a 6-inch chunk of snow fence, and it was fucking sharp.
Good job, Jenny. I'm really proud of you for making your own
It
shiv.
could have really been used.
Well, keep in mind, people aren't in prison because they're stupid. There's a lot of engineering that goes on in prisons.
Oh yeah, you make maybe out of spoons and forks and all kinds of different things.
Same. Okay, I'll be right back. Carry on.
Ember, what was your favorite material to make a shiv out of?
I think toothbrushes.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Sure.
Yeah, they're easy to sharpen, but still stiff enough to get a good stab.
And long enough to get in there deep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as you whack the brachial artery, it's over within a few minutes.
Femoral artery, all kinds of.
Yeah, that one will certainly do the job too. But it's harder to get because there's so much expanse around it. Whereas the brachial, you just get it right under the armpit, bang, done.
I was actually going to say, oh, Jenny, all you need to do is take the shiv and just shove it up in their armpit. And not only will they bleed to death, but there's also a nerve up there that can just kill them right away. So you got a pretty good shot of killing them. Got 2 chances in 1 shot. I'm forming a Stalag escape team here, y'all. I picked KA and Jenny on my team. I'm also recruiting Porpoise so she can hack into prison system and open the locks. I have had a meat cleaver add a design to my back, chef's knife to the ribs, and a bayonet in my shoulder. That sounds fun. I want to do that. Jack Mack in a sock or Lock in a sock is popular. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Jack Mack in a sock. What is that, like a weight of some sort or bag of nickel type concept?
Yes. Yeah, she's saying instead of a shiv, you just put something heavy in a sock. You smack somebody with that,
Kentucky, there's
you
this
hit them in the head, they're gonna go down.
story. There's this documented story from World War II where this bunch of British officers were being held in this strange facility. It was like an old mansion that the Nazis took over and used it to as a prison for the generals and higher ranks that they got, keep them out of the run of the mill stuff. And these guys, I forget how many it was, but they actually built a glider. I think it was a glider that in the attic of the mansion, and intended to fly it out to get out. And I think they actually did, or did they get rescued before they had to? I forget what it is, but they actually had built the damn thing in the attic.
Did you fight in World War One? Majestic is not old enough to have fought in World War One. I really think the amount of people that fought in World War One that are alive right now is probably pretty small. I don't even know what year it happened. They're probably all dead.
Yeah, you would have to be 140 years old.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. See, I didn't know. I just knew it was a long time ago, but it should be around the time where no one should live past that time. That's all I know.
I think the last living World War vet died.
Yep, the last survivor died in 2011 at age 110.
Well, there's the answer. Thank you, Ember.
Oh, it looks like the guy did escape. Escape of Colditz. Built a two-man in glider. They're out of bed sheets and floorboards.
Oh, you looked it up. Cool. That's, you gotta admit, that is some pretty impressive stuff to do.
The war ended before they put their plan into action. It says here.
Okay.
So they don't know if it would have worked or not.
Oh, what was that one movie that was? Oh, Flight of the Phoenix. The remake was awful. The original was quite interesting. Well done.
Really?
I thought so.
I didn't even know they redid it.
Well, it was really silly. These people, he's only built model airplanes. Well, the aerodynamics don't care what size you are. It's still the same principles.
Facts. That's right. I'm not aerodynamically inclined. I'm working on it, though. Giovanni Ribisi and Dennis Quaid, if I remember correctly. Is that correct?
You might be right there. I can go look on IMDb.
Versus Jimmy Stewart in the original. Yeah.
Now, let's see here.
Pretty sure I've never seen that movie.
Now, Mage, don't you be looking this up while I am, because I'm way slower than you are.
Okay. I will.
Yeah, let Jenny look it up. You guys be nice. I'm not sharing anybody else's screen. Unless Jenny makes you share it to me. Because we know how she is. She will tell us to do it.
Yes, Dennis Quaid, 2004. The original was James Stewart, Richard Attenborough, 1965.
Nice.
Who else was in the modern one? Giovanni Ribisi. that's pretty much for actual name brand type celebrities.
Yeah. I don't know. No,
And
I'm not like a big movie person unless something catches my eye and I really think, that would be cool to watch,
James.
So I like to watch bizarre movies that other people have never seen and stuff, like weird stuff that's on the fringe or whatever. It's like they made it didn't hit really big and most people didn't hear about it kind of thing. I usually like this.
The original, as we said, James Stewart, Richard Attenborough, Peter Finch, Ernest Borgnine, Dan Duryea, George Kennedy. That was a pretty loaded cast.
Yeah, I agree. God, we have movie people over here all the time. It's crazy. They're doing a big movie if you see a group of people in town that don't look like the average person in the town, like you see a whole bunch of black people, they're doing a movie. It's just true. There's not very many black people in this town. I keep telling all the black girls and all the black dudes to come here because you're going to be a kind of a rarity and you can get laid anywhere. Like the people lining up to date you. Because all that's here is there's just Hispanic and a little bit of Native and a bunch of white people. So if you're not one of those, you can get some attention here. Enemy Mine. That I remember watching, but I don't remember the whole movie.
Oh,
I
that's
had
a
a
good
drinking
movie.
problem back then. It's true. I drank.
One of the lead character that played the alien that died recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. No, see, but that doesn't happen here. Because here, if they make messes, they are not allowed to come back. And I live in the high desert. And do you know how many movies they fucking film out here? Because they can look like they're in the desert and then in the forest and then up in the snow and just all within an hour's drive right here. So they can do a whole bunch of different movie scenes here. So they it's really, this is the place to do movies.
I have worked on independent films where I was one of the procurers of property, the site selection type person who goes around and looks at possibilities for various scenes in the movie and stuff.
Right.
It is, and one of the things that you absolutely promise people is that we will clean up everything and we will never tell that we were even here. Because they just know that if they don't, man, people are going to say, fuck you, get out of here.
That's right. And could you imagine somebody telling Netflix, no, you can't film here anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many shows they have going on right now? They have, because they do it. There's also a lot of cowboy movies, Westerns, or, people out get lost somewhere in the wild. This is where they get lost at. Because they could go over a hill and there's just nothing for fucking miles and miles. And it's beautiful. But there's a New Mexico now. That's funny. Yeah, but you can. But you missed what I said, though, Mommy. It's all within an hour drive. You can't do that in California. You got to drive fucking 8 hours to get everything there. Maya. He's not lesser. He's probably better than I am, to be honest. I don't know. Ask him. He'll tell you. What are you doing, Porpoise? You look like you're concentrating. Are you writing code?
This class really needs less work, less time quizzes, and not so much homework. That's okay. I make sure it'll come up. on his review. I hope he's not expecting me
Sounds
to give him a
good to
good
me.
grade. Because
We
he
have a
hasn't earned
Marty.
it. We have a blessed
Mods,
be.
watch the chat. Somebody's gonna be popping in here soon.
Hello.
Hi, Marty. How are you? Hold on, she's coughing. Can't hear you. Got nothing.
Did any of you see that? I just got to send this to you, and you got to share it on the. It's all yours, Beck.
I'm going, Jenny. I'm going.
Somebody spotted this and took a picture and posted it because it's just so perfect.
Okay, let me find it. That?
I don't know. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at something else. Let's see
Okay.
here.
Hold on. I got it. I fell into pre-reading it instead of just bringing it up.
Who's making the noise? Jeez.
It's porpoise. Okay. Best if used by 4/10/24.
And what day is that?
When were you in the store?
Its expiration date is the same day that OJ died.
Oh
Isn't
my
that perfect?
God.
I would save that forever.
Is it too soon? Oh, Jenny. Holy fuck. This OJ died on 4/22. Or 4/10, and it says 420 org USA Brazil. 420 org. They got the juice, man. That's where the juice went. He didn't die. He went over to where the oranges are, man. That's how it happened, I remember.
I haven't heard one person express any concern or sadness that he's gone. Not a single person.
Neither have I. And that goes for
Who?
left or right.
I just got back.
Yeah, he was universally
Welcome
hated.
back. Yep.
Who were you?
Because he was either guilty of murder or he covered shit up for his son. So either way,
Oh,
he was
OJ.
guilty of something. Yeah.
That whole glove thing
That's
just
gonna be
pissed
scary.
me off so much. I mean, they gave him this glove that had been covered in blood and dried out, and we all know what happens to leather when it gets wet and then left to dry out like that. And
Shrink.
then they had him wearing rubber gloves
Hi, Athena.
on top of it. Now, explain to me how this is sensible in any way, shape, or form.
I know. Everybody said some shit about that.
Well, you do know O.J. Simpson was allowed to remain alive because he wouldn't fit in this coffin, right?
I'm sorry.
What? Say,
Gotta love the Onion.
he wouldn't fit in the coffin? Is that what you said?
It's an Onion headline. He was allowed to remain alive because he wouldn't fit in this coffin.
Oh, God.
Can I help you, Athena?
Jesus. No, let's not start on that. No, never mind. I didn't say that.
Okay, Beck, I sent you another picture.
You know, when I get buried,
This is why I didn't kill it.
gonna
I had a
have
feeling.
I'm gonna have a recording device in my casket. When they lower it, it's gonna be having someone yell, "Hey, wait a minute! I'm not dead yet. Get me the fuck out of here!"
Let me out! Let me out!
Okay, you guys.
Exactly.
It just hit
Okay.
420 in California, so everybody smoke up.
I had an episode of Stupid and the other day. See that lovely little single hitter container? It's really very nice. If you see one of this brand, I don't know what brand it is, but definitely buy one. It's very, very convenient. Anyways, it's got that crusher thing up on top there, and that
Yeah.
little disc, of course, goes on and it's held on magnetically, and it's a real strong magnet, and it's got those 2 notches in there, so
Yeah.
so you're not slipping around when you're trying to twist it, except
Yeah.
those notches are for something else. They fit that one hitter perfectly. So
I knew you were gonna say that. I already
you can
compared
actually
it in my
put it on
head.
there and use it as a lever to turn, because
Yeah.
sometimes turning is hard, and it fits and it rests and it's balanced and it doesn't fall all over the place. It is just really cool.
And then it grinds it right into there, and you just take the one hitter and shove it down in there and hit it. Yep. Good shit. Yeah. Yeah. Crystally snowball hash count okay? No, not the same thing. Not the same thing.
Crystally snowball hash count. What?
Yes, don't forget that tonight, after we are done here, in approximately 2 hours, you'll be going over and seeing Bad Science Sunday. I'll have to pin that. Thank you, Carrie.
You can take that picture down.
Keep that tab going there.
Well, Marty, of course we can't hear you. You're not there.
Yeah, I saw that after she walked away too. I didn't see it before that.
Is she like in the bathroom and yelling to us, or?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll go over.
Yes. My initials should have been BS. Would have given me a heads up.
Lawrence Welk is on TV right now.
He's pretty dead for that. Is it a rerun?
Oh yeah.
I would assume. Yeah.
I don't understand. This is on public television, and I do not understand why they keep showing this. All the people who liked Lawrence Welk are dead. It was a small audience in the 50s.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
Like
They're all
still
gone now.
70 years later, grooving on.
Yeah, why? Who are you playing this to? I agree, Jenny. He was like 120 when I was 6. That was what, 20 years ago or something? No, I think 25 years ago, maybe.
You know who I really do miss, though, as far as old guys who are musicians, is Victor Borga. He was just outrageously funny. He had his whole bit was
I know you're talking about
using a piano, and just all the jokes were based on playing a piano and stuff. It was just so well done.
I won't tell. Hold on. Do something real quick here. I'm gonna pin that message.
Yeah, remember when people only had one TV?
Oh, we're going back to that, but most people have their own electronic devices now.
I do remember that. Come on.
Yeah, but they still haven't worked out the contractual issues about letting television, your local stations, for example, or NBC or CBS, to just stream their network offerings at the same time that they're doing broadcast.
Well, Peacock got around that by owning the streaming service.
Yeah, but can they do it? Can they do their live TV, or does it have to wait 24 hours?
It's the NBC stream, but NBC New York stream. And when CBS or All Access CBS was a thing, you got to stream your local channel. But that got replaced by Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I had a subscription to Paramount Plus. I wanted to check it out. There wasn't anything on there I wanted to watch.
Yeah, That's All Mysteries was always good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you're not a Star Trek
Rescue
fan.
911.
That would be the main reason to subscribe to Paramount Plus, unless you really like Yellowstone. Star Trek, the newer offerings.
Yeah, I considered watching Discovery and then the cartoon thing, whatever it is.
Lower Decks is funny.
Marty, still can't hear you. Nope.
Marty, scream louder.
Try
Lord.
hopping out and coming back in. Sometimes, and make sure you have your other tabs closed before you come back in.
Actually,
Lower Decks is
Marty,
canceled after the 5th season.
before doing anything else, check your settings in StreamYards to make sure it's the right mic and your volume is up on your mic. Before listening to anyone else, do that.
Or get a Mac or an iPhone, and then it never gives you problems.
I just
Yeah, that's
watched
not
her
true.
turn it all the way up.
Hello.
Ah,
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Marty!
there it goes.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah,
you need to
that's
be a
way
little bit
better.
higher, but yeah, it's much
Okay.
better than it was.
Bam. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. So I was
Well,
saying Beavis and Butthead are on Paramount. That's like all the reason to get it right there, and all the Star Trek.
But Beavis and Butthead is awful.
Beavis and Butthead rules.
Daria was much better. Of course, that's also on Paramount, but
Diarrhea. Cha cha cha.
I think they should make an adult version of SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants is an adult version of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, have you ever watched that?
Yeah,
It's totally
oh my
adult.
God,
There's
it's really
nothing funny in
okay.
there for children. It's all sex jokes and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, you gotta
I
watch it.
haven't watched SpongeBob in years.
Rocco's Modern Life is kind of goes over kids' heads too. Because if you remember, Rocco was a phone sex operator.
I think that's a fan theory that was never.
No, he was a phone sex operator. There was a thing. If you look when they show him at his cubicle, there's like a little thing about like keep it like spicy or something like that, and like he has like
Yeah, that's a fan theory.
no. I saw the
It's
picture.
never been substantiated. I have no problem
Rocco's
believing Rocco
Modern
was a.
Life.
I have no problem believing he was a phone sex operator. It's just.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rule.
I also remember when hearing their theme song, I'm like, that sounds like the B-52s. And who did the Rocco's Modern Life theme song?
B-52, the oldest warplane in the skies.
Yeah.
Athena, can I help
I
you?
miss those days.
Why, they're still here.
No.
Yeah.
Believing that there was still a lot of good in the world.
There's still
Oh.
a lot of. There's still a lot of good in the world. It's just not.
There's
It's
a-
hibernating.
I think it all fell apart when the media finally decided that they didn't understand the difference between private and public. You know, there's so many things so many politicians do in private that we have no business needing to know it, that don't affect their job. You know, I don't care who you're having an affair with. I don't care if you're gay. You know, the hypocrisy bothers me. But, you know, that as soon as they started exposing people, I think shit just started to turn bad.
Well, if you're gonna like, the family values is like the stand you're gonna, the thing you're gonna stand on, and you're having an affair, you're not really representing family values, then are you? Just throwing that out there.
I'm not a family guy.
I'm sorry. Finish because I have a delay.
That's okay. Athena's busy showing everyone her butt or trying to.
Well, as someone who had a single disabled mom, and it's like the 1990s, and you're listening to the Christian fundamentalists explain why you're worthless and will never amount to anything because you don't have the perfect nuclear family. There was a program called Staff Builders. It was like a big brother, big sister thing, but a little bit more intense. There was a dude named Pat. He was a RN with mental health care credentials dealing with adolescents. And They replaced him when they had their political revolution with some guy named Sanjay, who used to work at a bar. And Sanjay tells my brother and I, when we ask where Pat is, he says, Pat doesn't like you. He hates you. And we're like, bullshit. Pat was here when he wasn't getting paid. And then the dude levels and he says, here, I'm here to see that you fail. My boss, the guy who owns my company, is a huge fan of Jeb Bush. And he's here to prove that programs like this do not work. And so congratulations, the Christian fundamentalists point a finger at you and say, I want you to fail. And here's some of the things that Sanjay used to do. Sanjay used to try to make it so that we would stay out too late and our homework wouldn't get done. And a bunch of other things. If Pat had not been there when Pat was, I can say Pat changed the trajectory of my life.
What program is this?
The original program was called Staff Builders, or that was the agency.
Okay.
It was in Broward County.
Oh,
Florida.
That explains everything.
Can I help you, Miss Porpoise?
And I'm getting requests from downstairs again. I will hopefully be back.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Shakes was a bobcat.
Oh.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
Bobcat both way.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Well, he did voice the bunny on Happily Ever After.
There you go. Hell yeah, smoke it up.
I see my girlfriend's not here.
Yes, I am.
Shh. Yeah, Jenny's right there. What are you talking about?
Do we really want Blessed Be He here?
Shh, don't say it. It's already been said twice now.
Oh,
No
for
more
heaven's
of
sakes.
that.
Blessed be he, blessed be he, blessed be he. She's not Beetlejuice.
Marty, I do the femme lip sticker thing.
Cool.
Now, it's not like Titan. If you say his full name, he show 3 times. He does show up.
Really?
Thank you, Sumami. That's what I'm saying.
I have
Do
to
it.
take off. I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.
She doesn't have the mostest. Define mostest for me.
Well, I got to see the new Beetlejuice news trailer before the Ghostbusters movie, and actually it looks like it looks pretty good.
Do we really need a new Beetlejuice movie, though?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that we had the musical, but
Yeah.
and do we really need to turn every movie from 30 years ago into a musical?
No.
I don't know about a musical, but
Really good. I'm really stoked.
Beetlejuice could have been done a little better. But the time that they did it in, they couldn't do it any better. But now we can. So I don't see anything wrong with it. Just updating the CGI and stuff on it, really. Now, if they change it all together, I'm against that. I don't like that shit.
Looks like it's gonna be pretty much the same.
How does Beetlejuice 2, not Beetlejuice?
It's called Beetlejuice.
A Transformers musical, really?
Mhm.
Well, apparently they're going to have an animation of how Jeffrey Jones' character died in a shark attack.
I just want to remind everyone that we do have a musical starring Lucifer's daughter.
Okay.
It's an Amazon Prime series called Has Been Hotel.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the pilot of that. I haven't seen the series. I like the pilot.
Shake, Shake Sonora.
Yeah, I can imagine the reason why they didn't want to bring Jeffrey Jones back to reprise his role probably had something to do with him having be a registered sex offender after soliciting a 14-year-old to pose naked.
I always knew there was something weird about him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I always knew there was something. He always gave me the creeps.
I don't know who Jeffrey Jones is, nor do I care.
Did you ever see
Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, Ferris Bueller.
Yes.
He was the principal.
Wasn't he? Oh, yeah.
Oh, the goofball principal.
Principal, yeah. What the fuck was his last name? I don't know. It's not important, but he was the principal that was chasing Ferris through the whole movie. I still need to see Midsommar, actually.
It's a shame Heathers didn't make it to Broadway.
Ed Rooney.
Yes, Rooney. Ed Rooney, that's it.
Howard the Duck, there's a movie that I kind of want to see remade, but only if it's just as terrible as the original. I noticed they
And that is
Howard the Duck. The original Marvel Cinematic Universe movie from the late 80s.
I remember.
Yeah. Duck boobs.
You occasionally see Howard the Duck at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
You son of a bitch.
I did love the mashups they were doing in the 90s that was just, like mashups of Marvel and DC characters, which we'll probably never do again. And there was one called Lobo the Duck.
They might do one again.
No, I can't see that happening with Warner Brothers and Disney controlling the rights respectively. Especially since Warner Brothers is more than willing to make fun of Disney and not vice versa. Because I remember many Animaniacs cartoons where they're doing Disney parodies.
That's a good one, Jason. And Seth Green's fucking hilarious anyway.
Down, Athena.
Too funny, man.
We had way better
Oh.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, the musical. Athena, why are you on my back?
Actually, there's the DC versus Marvel Omnibus. This will be released in August.
Athena, what are you doing?
See, cats don't care if we're sideways, leaning forward, laying down. They just think that they can walk on us. So you just have to... Don't... Like, if I bend over to pick up something on the floor, my cat will just jump right on my back. And then I'm like, hey, dude, can you get off my back? Because, if you stand up, he's going to slide and he's going to claw me, right? So I have to convince him to get off my back a gentler way. And he's got some fucking claws on him.
No, I don't think we need a musical version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think we already had that.
Thanks,
It's called the
brother.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. Mm-hmm. Kitty. Cat alert.
Athena, you can write that binary tree traversal where they're looking for punctuation in the words, can't you? Yeah,
I have one up there.
musical. No, it has to be Aliens.
Alien the musical.
Because I want to hear the song Game Over, Man.
Yeah, but if it's a musical,
Game over,
when they
man.
scream and shit, is he going to use like a guitar for that? Like, or, I mean, how do you do that?
Or better yet, Batman the Animated Series, the musical on ice.
Beavis and Butthead the musical.
I watched the shit out of that.
You'd have to have some goofy motherfuckers with the like very soft floor so they could fall and be ridiculous. Oh, Rudy the musical? No, wasn't Rudy sad?
Yes.
Isn't that like some football player movie? The guy dies or something. He's young or
No,
some
he
shit.
doesn't die.
I don't know if he dies, but he I gotta fix this.
I don't even think it's sad. He just the entire premise is sad because he wants to play for Notre Dame. He gets his shot. I don't think he dies at the end. Let me check. It's something I wouldn't have cared about except I had to watch it with.
I think they
Wait
should
for
make
me,
one of the Jason Bourne movies as a musical.
They could. Sophie's Choice, the musical.
Oh my gosh.
Schindler's List, the musical.
Yeah. So daddy.
Rudy stars in the stays in for the final play, sacks the Georgia Tech quarterback, and is carried off the field on his teammates' shoulders to cheers from the stadium. Yeah, so it doesn't have a sad ending.
Inglorious Bastards on Ice.
That would be a riot.
All this
Oh my
because I
God,
just had
you guys are
Batman the
ridiculous.
animated series, the musical on Ice.
Oh shit. Yeah, do acid before watching. I think that's what I should advertise that on my show at like the 30-minute. Beck's going live in 30 minutes. They should say drop acid now so you're prepared. Something like that.
That's what
Ooh.
we used to
My
get killed.
Girl, the musical. Oh my God, Shane.
Airplane, the musical.
That would be funny though.
Not as funny as the original, I don't think.
Conan, the musical.
I could actually see that.
Oh my God.
The Room, the musical.
What is best in
What?
life?
Mage?
I think they
didn't
should
hear you.
rewrite the Terminator as a Christmas movie
Why?
because it would be funny.
Surely you jest.
I'm dead serious.
I'm
Don't
dead
call me-
serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, that film apparently started Leslie Nielsen's comedic career after that.
Oh my God. Fucking Leslie Nielsen was the shit.
He was
I remember like seeing him like after I knew he was like in a lot of comedic movies, seeing him in the original Poseidon Adventure. I'm like, wait a minute. This movie isn't
Oh,
supposed to
Jerry,
be
isn't that the one where they're floating in the ocean for like weeks?
No,
Is that
that's
what the one you're?
no. That's
No.
about cannibalism. Because
No,
the plane
no,
crashes in
no,
the
no,
Andes.
no. There's
Oh,
two
that's
people that just.
yeah. I know what we were talking
There's,
about.
oh, this
Alive.
one's about cannibalism. Oh, I thought you were just gonna have two people pretending to float in an ocean for hours.
Now
Alive, the musical.
the USS Indianapolis, the
Rocky.
musical, maybe.
Poseidon Adventure was about a boat that turned over in the ocean, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was capsized due to a rogue wave.
Yeah. And Shelley Winters is in it, and you learn to hate her even more.
Open
On the
water
other hand,
Broadway.
it was
That's it. Open water.
one of my favorite like April Fool's videos for like one of the shipwrecks channels where they decide to cover the sinking of the SS Poseidon. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, for the first couple minutes, I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't this a movie? And then eventually you hear the line, it's like, eventually it was determined there was no need for desire for a remake or a sequel. When it goes through like remakes and sequels, it's like, okay, I checked the date.
I dropped
They should
out
Welcome back.
because I closed the wrong windows, and I actually closed what I was fucking working on because I closed the wrong tabs.
So I had to go on that one. It's like, okay, you almost got me. Good one.
They should rewrite the Towering Inferno as a rom-com.
Eat the ass first.
Hmm?
That's what Majestic Beck said. Eat the ass first.
Wait.
And
Since we're talking about new musical ideas, hear me out. Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, the musical.
I think that's already been done.
No.
Oh
You're
no.
thinking,
I'm sorry. I was thinking Flesh Gordon.
yeah, you're thinking of the '80s Flash Gordon.
God, that Buck Rogers in the 20th century was the worst damn series ever. It was just terrible. The only good thing about it was Aaron Gray.
I don't know. Duck Dodgers was pretty funny.
Well, Buck Rogers is an old pulp character, and eventually they're going to resurrect him, but they'll probably try to stay away from the
Oh, I used to watch
Lenny Larson version.
the original Buck Rogers in black and white on TV on Saturdays. They would broadcast them.
I think you can find them on YouTube if you want to look for like the old '50s stuff.
They were pretty bad, but you know, it was the 50s. Everything was bad.
Well, originally, there were just serials designed to entertain kids before movies started.
Hmm.
You know, the same with the Flash Gordon shorts and Bugs Bunny. And
Uh-huh.
well, Bugs Bunny wasn't designed to entertain kids. That's
I had a roach clip that was a small copy of the Buck Rogers spaceship. And you grab the nose and the tail of it and pull it apart, and there was an alligator clip on the inside.
Oh, that's why. Duh.
I mean, although to be fair, if it weren't for Bugs Bunny, a lot of Americans would not know anything about classical music thanks to that. And the fact that they do is thanks to a cross-dressing rabbit.
Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit.
Yes, Shane, you are correct. On the strings with, well, the planets were on strings too. Oh, it's so bad.
It did give us some great Voyager episodes with Captain Proton. And I really love it when Tuvok's there. It's like when they're going through like Captain Proton techno babble. It's like that's not how any of this works. It's like, and you're not making this stuff up when you're on the film, when you're on the bridge of the Voyager.
What was I watching that William Shatner was on it?
Star Trek.
No. Something brand new. Not a,
You wanna
you know, some kind of talk show or something. It's just unbelievable. This fucker is 93 and just he is completely lucid. You know, speaks at normal pace and complexity of sentences and ideas, and it's like he's no older than 50, 60.
I saw William Shatner twice live at Dragon Con here in Atlanta. He was on it. No, he was funny. He was quick. You wouldn't know that he's in his 90s.
Yeah, but he does have some weird ideas about what cis means.
Yeah, he's not particularly fond of trans people.
Oh, he's not?
Nope.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Well, he just thinks cis has always been referred to as an insult. It's like, no, if I call Captain Kirk the ultimate cisgender male, I'm not insulting Captain Kirk. It's just that Captain Kirk was the ultimate cisgender male.
That's actually going to be a debate topic on my debate channel. Who is the better Captain Kirk or Picard?
Cisco.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with Cisco. Cisco's good. At this
Or
point.
Archer.
Yeah, I'll go with Cisco.
Yes, Shane, that is correct. I know that. I know that to be true.
I was thinking the best captain was that one on Love Boat. The bald guy.
What a dick.
I think they mean Star Trek Captain, not.
I don't know,
Yeah.
after the Picard show, I would have picked Picard, but after the Picard show, that he's down on the list.
No, Cisco like Crisco, but take the R out. That kind of Cisco.
Cisco, like the
CISCO.
company that fired Frank Turek.
And it's also
Crisco,
spelled
you
with an
take
S.
the R out.
Which company fired Frank Turek? I need to produce by their
Hey.
products.
Two of them, Cisco, the telecommunications company, and Bank of America or U.S. Bank. I think Bank of America, but it's
Boy,
been a minute.
That Frank says some really stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just stupid.
Why don't we all say stupid things? I just don't call myself doctor and put my name on books like I don't have enough faith to be an atheist.
He's a doctor of apologetics, if I recall correctly.
How do you get a doctorate in apologetics? Do you have a
Me too,
doctorate
Marty.
in theology?
Yeah, I like DS9.
DS9 was the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Voyager did
Bobby.
get pretty good after DS9 ended, and they got DS9's writers.
You know what? You know what's the best part of this, Sumami?
Voyager was
Is
fun.
the fact that you're using lines in a song. I have no idea what song that is. So I think it's hilarious that
What?
you actually
How do you
think
not
I
know?
know the words to that song.
How about Unleash the Dragon?
Shit.
I actually liked Unleash the Dragon more.
I usually listen to country when I do listen to music, or old
Oh.
classical, or new classical, or
Oh yeah, don't bring up country right now.
Deep Dick 9.
Hmm.
I like to play country backwards. It's
That's what she
inspiring.
said when I left.
Pickup truck comes back to life. The wife comes home. All those things.
Maybe. Do I?
At least I think the university I go to is now out of the news because of that individual.
That's what happens when you play a country song backwards, right, Ember? You get your wife back, your truck back, your dog back.
That's right.
Yeah, it's when you play in reverse. All right, right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes back, remarries you. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like
For
it's
sure.
dying down now.
I think it's a riot that Beyonce is doing so well in the country music scene.
Yeah,
They
don't
just-
bring that up, please.
They just needed all those country guys just needed a reason to speak publicly on how hot she is. She gave them the reason, and she knew it was going to happen.
I'm gonna put a link in the side chat.
In the late 90s, we had live music in our living room. We transformed it into like a stage hangout area and took out the first bedroom. So it ended up being in a 1-bedroom house, a big ass fucking living room. And we set up a stage with lights and everything. And we did that all the way through the late 90s. And then the early 2000s, 2001, I came out of the closet. So I was running around catching tail, man. So I have no idea what was on TV. I couldn't tell you. That's what my life was like then.
Bye, Carrie Ann.
I mean, at least
Hey, Carrie Ann.
See you later, Carrie Ann.
Bye, sweetheart. Thong, thong, blue. Everybody has one.
no.
I
no
do not
video.
have a thong. No thongs in my dresser or anywhere in my house or anywhere near my vehicle. And if there is one, it's left over from a chick. Just let me know where you found it at. I'm kidding. I don't let anybody in my tiny home.
Thongs are the
Nobody.
weirdest damn thing to
comes
wear.
in.
Why do you want that string up your butt? You know,
Exactly.
Sumami, it doesn't.
But
have
man, it
anything-
makes their ass cheeks look great. Yes.
It doesn't have anything to do with that. If Beck wants to share the link I put in the chat that explains why I don't want the topic brought up, because there's some unpleasantness going on, which I think should blow over pretty soon. But a friend of mine has to deal with the fallout from a certain student. at my
Wow, that came
university.
out really long. Let me try that another way.
Try shortening it.
well, it's all hot. You just click on it; it'll work fine. Oh, racist shit at the nursing school, huh?
Well, she's not a nursing student. She's a pre-nursing student. I probably never would have met her. We're not the same major. She's an undergrad. I'm a grad
Did it
student.
again.
Always marry a nurse if you can. Nurses are wonderful people for the most part.
Let's get a URL
Pluses and
shortener in
minuses
there.
are on these parts, but I'm already
Hold on.
like every female person in my family is
It's gonna do it again.
Do you know about
Boy, that's irritating.
do
tiny
you know about
URL.
Tiny URL?
Yeah, shorten that beastie up.
No.
You
That's
don't
why I'm
know
letting
about-
Porpoise do it.
You mean like that? I mean, remember we were all
Yeah, that
shorteners.
works.
trying to get them all out of there, guys. Hold on. That's why you don't do shit like this high. All right.
Sit down.
Just be
Yeah.
careful
For
with
the
URL
boundary.
shorteners because some will send. I've used services like that to get someone's IP address. Because a lot of people don't realize how much information comes across an HTTPS header.
If you're not black, you are not country. What?
Please do not read it out loud.
That's insane.
Oh. Okay, let me bookmark this tab.
You may have known. I actually did put some stuff in Purple's chat about it if you're paying attention.
Okay. Got
I
it.
was blissfully unaware of it the day it went down, thankfully, because I was at work.
Majestic, you do know that you're supposed to wash that stuff once in a while, hey?
But what if it's the holy... Sorry, what if it's the temple garments of the Mormons that are sacred? Are you supposed to wash those, or does it become less sacred if you...
Well, more importantly, do you have two pairs so that you can, take them off to wash them and still be wearing?
Yeah,
Got it.
gypsy is a slur, and that should not be used. No using gypsy.
Though most Romanians actually don't care.
Well, most
Yeah, but it's not
Romanians
our
aren't.
place to say which ones do and which ones don't.
Well, Romanians are Romanian. The Romani
Romani, that's what I meant to say.
Romani. Yes, Romani. Thank you.
are just one of the groups that are generally given
Yeah,
that
that is the term that most do prefer is Romani.
appellation.
I looked into all this.
That's kind of like me moving to a new area and just calling everybody black when I don't really know what their preference is. Is it colored? Is it black? Is it... So I ask, hey, I just moved here. And to be more respectful, I'd like to ask you a question. What do people of African American descent go by here? And they always say black or colored, depending on if you're more south, they usually say colored. But here it's not like that because it's more progressive. So someone
Why?
said black, and I said thank you, and he said thank you for asking. So I just ask. I don't know, Jur. You tell me. Must be those sheets that look like paper, but they just dissipate into laundry detergent. It must be those. That's how you watch, because they're magic. So it has to be what you watch magic underwear with.
I don't know. I just know most Pennsylvania, pretty much all Pennsylvania Dutch people are white. Which is not surprising because they're Swiss and German.
Romani people, right? Spanish Romani are called Gitano or Kale, which literally means black. It comes from Kali, black skin, because we are dark. Yeah. Cool. Gitano or Kale. Or is that Kali? Is it Kali?
I always knew that pronounced as Kali.
Punjabi people are dark skinned. I knew that. Yeah. It's also where gypsy comes from. People thought we were Egyptian. But Romani only settled in Anatolia temporarily.
Yeah, only very few prefer gypsy. It's a very small percentage. There's more that don't like it than actually prefer it.
Oh, it's not good. It's Gitano. It's not Gitano. It's Gitano. Okay. Gotcha. Teach me. I'm ignorant. I'll admit it.
No thanks.
What stuff gets caught in your teeth?
Beck.
I mean, me too.
As
What?
much as I like you, it's not my job to educate you.
Somebody's got to do it. I can't read books. I'm too ADHD.
Yeah, right.
I start out like really interested in it, and then I get like eighth to a quarter of the way through, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to read it anymore.
Yeah, I'm
It's
trying to
not-
read this time. It's the same problem.
Jen's trying to speak.
It's not your job, but friends do that sort of thing for each other.
No, it's not my job to educate back. Never
No,
mind.
but friends do things like that for each other.
But it is my
Jenny
job to
teaches me
educate
shit all
people.
the time.
I miss having a job where I didn't have to be careful about using phrases like "it's not my job to educate you."
Yeah, well, you know. Welcome to the U.S. Oh, Hitano. Hitano?
I don't know. It might help if we could hear it pronounced by someone who can speak it, but
Shane doesn't like me enough to come up here, so we can't do that.
I need a vacation. Maybe I'll go visit you back.
Come visit me.
Cool. I do need a vacation. I need to go home, back to Jersey.
Not in summer. Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
then I can go to the beach.
In New Mexico? I don't think so.
No, in Jersey.
Well, there's all kinds of lakes here. What are you talking about?
so you can go visit your girlfriend, blessed be he.
And there's sandy
Did you
beach
live out there?
lakes. It's like being at the beach.
Does Blessed Be He live by you?
So-
Trev?
So, Marty, tell me, how does Blessed Be like to get it?
Apparently, any way she can, because every time I come in the chat, she freaks out.
Jersey Beach, but what about the syringes and stray dogs? Says Tsunami.
Yeah, that's why you go to Asbury, because when the LGBT plus community moved in and they cleaned it up, it's beautiful.
I think
Yeah, actually, we all know someone who lives in Asbury, and I'm not going to say their name. And they said it's really fucking nice there. It's really posh.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Mhm.
I think the
Yep.
I think the closest beach to me would be on the shores of Lake Michigan.
One of our ancient neighborhoods in Milwaukee was overtaken by the gay community and just made it into this beautiful part of the city.
Hmm.
It's just so impressive what they can do.
Yeah,
Do the
man.
Great Lakes really have beaches?
But on jury, you want me to
The Great
believe that
Lakes.
some white guy that set up a Google thing for searching knows how to say that right? I'd rather ask the people that know. Like,
I mean, I know
From-
there's some sort of beach in Lake Michigan that people go to here, but it doesn't count as a beach.
The Great Lakes have lots and lots and lots of beaches.
Lots of beaches.
Milwaukee, let's see, the beach runs for about 10 to 15 miles, maybe.
Well, I would probably be going to Lake Michigan, which would be the closest to me, and it's still like a 3 to 4 hour trip.
Damn.
Because Indiana is narrow, but it's tall.
short. Yeah, it's not short. Yeah, it's true. That's like California. You can drive across California pretty quick, but going top to bottom, and I had to pick up before in Washington and take it down to LA. And my God, at 55 miles an hour, it is the longest fucking drive in the world. And do not go above 60, or you will be fucking pulled over. Like, they do not play with trucks there.
Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen Lake Erie from Ohio. I'm pretty sure I've seen whatever. I think I've also seen parts of Lake Michigan from Chicago. I forget which one. Like, it's on the shores of, but I think it's Michigan.
Well, you could
Don't
go to that
remember.
one park in Lower Michigan,
Ooh.
and you could, or is that in Indiana? I forget. But you can, if there's enough refraction, you can take a picture of Chicago from 100 miles or whatever it is.
Only if I have a Nikon P900.
Well, that's true. Did you hear that they're discontinuing the P1000 and the Flat Earthers have decided that it's a conspiracy to shut them down?
You mean Nikon, who bought a camera company that makes higher end equipment, wants to focus on the higher equipment, not the P1000?
Yeah, that sounds pretty much like it's the same deal. P1000 is a piece of crap.
Wow.
Don't buy one.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it has a
find them
slight.
pretty useful.
It has a slightly better telescope than the P900.
It doesn't focus itself at maximum zoom infinity. Every time you try to take a picture of a star or a planet, it's just this big blobby mess.
Oh yeah, they're shit
And the
for astrophotography.
Slurpees interpret
They're-
that as proving that
sensor
there's
is
a
smaller than
firmament
a cell
because it
phone
looks like
sensor.
it's
They're
in
not made for
water.
that.
Hey, Ember.
Yeah.
While I have you here, I'm trying to start 2 YouTube channels, but there's one I want to start sooner than later. It's going to be like a nerdy debate channel, like a modern day debate, but about like nerdy stuff. I kind of want to have. I want to have it like your channel, like you have like, how you have this thing right here with the like the Millennium Falcon lights moving past it. I want to be able to put like a basic, basic like a opening screen, and then set it up, and then have like a basic ending like screen, whatever. Would you be able to help me with that one day?
So you
Probably,
need an
possibly.
intro and an outro then.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do it. I tried to
Like if you had all the clips and everything, like pictures you want to use or whatever for the intro, and have all the words written out or whatever, it would be so easy to do. I could show you how to do it.
Just keep it under.
I have
a minute.
Animatica.
Just
Yeah.
keep it under a minute. People make these intros for their channels that are like 5 minutes long. It's like, come on.
Yeah,
I just skipped the intro altogether. Just go with the outro.
Okay, I know this will
Worse
be
than
unpopular,
TV.
but I always hated the Shills intros.
You say who?
The Shills intros when that was a thing. They were too long.
Shields.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
exactly. Perfect example.
Yeah, I didn't like them either. They were way too long.
I've seen
You're right.
pluses and minuses for a live show. I think you can get away with a longer intro because a lot of times it takes 5 or 10 minutes for your audience to even show up.
Yeah, I'd go with an intro for if you're doing live stuff. At least do the 30-second thing for live.
And I want like a channel intro, and to go into the channel, and like an intro and outro.
All right, do you see the avatar I have there?
Yeah.
That was actually made for me by a graphic designer that can actually do some animations for you.
Oh, cute.
And I did kind of want it to look like a heavy metal band, but it came out looking like a punk band logo, and I couldn't tell you how pleased I was with that.
It's so cute. Except I've never seen a blue dolphin.
Well, it also has a little, well, it's too small there, but also has like a little pentagram on it.
Well,
The
my
sinister
thing,
pork-
Oh, is that a pentagram? I couldn't see it well enough.
yeah, it does. It has like a little tattoo.
Oh yeah.
My thing is my D&D character.
Shouldn't it be upside down?
Honestly, it doesn't matter because... Can we exit full screen? There we go. It doesn't matter because the whole thing for me was... I was just making fun of people who just think like this is some evil thing. It's like...
Nah.
It's like how heavy metal bands in the 80s...
The Christians are much more involved in Satan than Satanists are.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty funny.
just co-opted that imagery to sell music. It's like everyone who knows me, it's like, okay, she probably doesn't think this is an important symbol or anything. It's just, but the people who are going to be ticked off by it are going to be ticked off by it.
Like I tried doing a thing in Canva after watching a YouTube video that told me how to do it, and I still couldn't figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I did. Like, I have Animatica, and I did my intro and outro on that. It didn't even... I mean, I think the whole thing took me like 2 hours to do or something, and I didn't even put any serious work into it, to be honest.
Yeah, and honestly, intro shouldn't be that long to begin with. Like 30 seconds is probably longer than you need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
mine
I
is
wasn't
like
long, I
5
just wanted
seconds.
to have it. Like I just wanted something to exist before we
Like-
start.
One of the things I did was picked up some like public domain swing music, which you can still have copyright issues and use like 12 seconds of it for the intro.
Oh yeah, I would use I would go to what the hell is it called? There's a thing that has like that you can use in D&D that's like free to use music. I forgot what it's called. It's Sirenscape. I would go to something like that.
You can still get copyright issues with free to use music on YouTube just because some people claim the copyrights when they don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a problem with anything then.
Or sometimes the performances are copyrighted, even the song is public domain.
That happens a lot. If you get stuff off some of those sites that give you like production elements, like Photo or Production Crate or whatever, even if you have a license, YouTube may still flag it because YouTube doesn't know what you have an account to. So you can usually resolve those, but it's a pain in the butt.
Now, a good way to stop that is to use things from the US government because that by law they usually have to be public domain.
Well, normally yes, but so Getty Images started a trend of putting public domain stuff in their catalog, including sounds as well as photos, and then filing copyright claims on the public domain stuff from the US government. And since they've been getting away with it, a bunch of these little upstart companies that their entire business model is just filing copyright claims on other people have been copywriting all the public domain shit that they can, even though it's not a legit copyright. Because what are you going to do about it?
And that basically invalidates the whole thing in the first place. If you can get the copyright crap done to anything then.
But usually the YouTube algorithm does not detect copyright claims until you're used more than 12 seconds of something. That's not a hard and fast rule. It may do it sooner, but usually you're safe at the 12-second mark and under.
I've heard at least 5 seconds.
I just texted you a picture of the channel I want to start.
But I can give you the name of the person who did this.
Send it to me on X. Oh.
Who did this avatar. She did some other stuff if you want to use her. Also, check out Junie the Apostate. I think she does artwork for it.
Yes. Sorry.
Junie does very nice, and she needs all the work she can get.
Yeah, and
I mean to hire her for something.
Yeah, I need to hire her for the non-AI mad computer scientist avatar. As much as I like the current avatar, I would like it not to be AI. Also, much like the Sinister Porpoise, I think that's a channel that could have interesting merchandise.
Why don't you have a porpoise that's like dressed in a stereotypic spy outfit? You know, like in Spy versus Spy or some kind of
yeah, why the heck is Porpoise holding a knife? Because it's like sinister.
Marty, I don't see anything. What did you send me? Where? What?
No, I sent Ember. I texted Ember on Facebook.
Oh.
Well,
I thought you said
sinister
me.
sinister you can imply with the eyes.
Hey, Majestic P. Beck, check your Twitter DM. Please.
Well, I kind of wanted it to be more of a heavy metal logo to look menacing, but that's what I got, and I was happy with it. So, besides, the whole thing is that the Sinister Porpoise is not very sinister.
Sinister.
You're facing the right direction, and that's everything that counts.
You got a typo in scientist.
Yes, I do. And you're not going to tell me that number there is wrong?
I have no knowledge of numbers. Scientists. Sure.
I still got it wrong.
Man, I'm
I
curious.
love scientists. I love scientists. I really do. That's okay. You know what? You know what's fucked up? Somebody write down or look at the word therapist, and if you split it up, it says the.
Yes.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
This sounds like
I'm
a.
not gonna say it.
This sounds like a gag they did in Squidbillies, where they decide to go to a therapist, and the guy keeps trying to tell him, "I keep trying to tell you, I'm not a therapist. My name's Psycho."
Well, you know, booby trap that backwards is party boob.
Party boob. This one over here is the serious boob, but this is my party boob.
Party boob, yeah. Well,
Wait. What backwards is party boob?
Booby trap backwards is
Booby
party
trap.
boob.
I'm sorry, too many voices at once.
Booby trap backwards is party boob.
Oh, okay. I like it.
I'm a lefty, so my left boob would be my party boob.
And remember, human sensitivity backwards is not Donald Trump. It just does not work.
No doubt. What does that mean? I feel like a trench coat full of donuts. Man, I wish I was full of donuts right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Lord.
could be full of
I
donuts
could use
right
some
now, too.
donuts. I'm really high.
I should have
Like
picked
you
up
need
some
both for a
donuts while
party.
I should have picked up some donuts while I was out this morning and getting batteries.
I keep saying hi, and I keep forgetting to load my one hitter and visit you up there. Ah!
Why can't I? Huh? Sean Connery on Celebrity Jeopardy was awesome.
That is the pen is mightier, Mr. Connery.
Oh, you mean
yes, it was
the SNL version?
of Celebrity. Yes,
That was wonderful.
yes, it was.
Who played him again?
No, not Norm Macdonald. Was it Norm Macdonald?
No.
It's who reads Mr. Connery.
Fuck, I don't remember who it was.
You bought cookies and milk, you bastard. Good for you. Daryl Hammond? I don't know people's names like that. I know the old people on SNL. I have no idea. It depends, like how many people are you messing around with? So you need both of them.
Yeah, Daryl Hammond played Sean Connery.
Oh, okay. Daryl Hannah. No. Somebody of the
Norm
male
Macdonald.
persuasion.
Norm Macdonald played Burt Reynolds.
That was hilarious.
Norm
All
Macdonald.
right, today's final Jeopardy question. Who is the President of the United States? His last name is Bill. His first name is Clinton. Please, someone just write Bill Clinton.
Oh my God.
Why can't I edit my book, please? I would like to be able to edit my book.
Silly motherfuckers. With the Mossberg.
Chapters.
Boy, Porpoise is all pink today. Pink chair, pink and blue shirt,
Pink, blue, and white shirt.
4 pages.
The
pink, blue,
porposity.
and white shirt.
How trans of you.
Well,
Does that have to do with your agenda? Your trans agenda?
Yeah.
trans agenda of complaining that this homework is too hard and trying not to go off on the professor for overdoing things.
Maya likes you in pink. I am not saying I don't. I'm just indifferent.
I mean, honestly, if I hadn't gotten up from the chair, would you even see that the chair is pink?
Molly Ringworm, yes.
Well, most people don't know the color of people's chairs unless it's like Marty's, and she's tiny, so you can see the back of hers.
I had a crush on Molly Ringworm. I thought she was pretty cute.
Molly Ringworm.
I know him alone or her.
I'm working on a trans affirmative wardrobe. Going to put trans flag stripes down the sides of my Jinkos. Is that what that
Hell
is?
yeah.
What are
My room in high
Jinkos?
school was pink walls with glitter with the teal blue shelving. I was an ally before I knew I was.
What's a Jinko?
What?
INCO stands for something.
The gigantic bell bottoms that kids wore in the 90s that you'd step on and they would get soaking wet when it rained outside? You don't know those jeans?
Like they wore in the 70s and they copied it in the 90s.
Yeah, all the skater kids wore those.
Yeah, they were called elephant bells, and they were up to 2 foot in diameter.
Sorry, I was thinking it was a
My
military
sisters had
acronym.
those big ones.
And I was trying
I
to
love
wonder what the J in front of non-commissioned officer
No.
was.
No. No, not quite Porpoise. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure they do still make them.
Ah,
They have been popular. Well, skaters, some emos, people like them. Yeah, just depends.
speaking of emo, I'm still disappointed I missed the Tori Amos concert last year. I don't know if she really counts as emo, but whatever.
I really like loose baggy pants. Tsunami. I just think they're very, very elegant, whether it's a print or a solid or whatever else everything is on you. They just fit so well with everything. There's a
Okay, sorry.
a secondhand store in this area, and they have had this pair of pink, well, actually more like peach, bell bottoms that look original. But I'd love to buy them, but they're way too small for me. But they're so pretty. Somebody needs to buy those.
Jason said he likes vintage stuff. Yeah, some of this, I was looking at, they're starting to sell again. Are the 50s shirts that had the stripe down the front of it, and like the collar might be the same color as the stripe or something like that. They were like linen, really comfy, casual shirts. I totally want one of those.
Bullet bras are popular in some circles.
Say again. I'm sorry, Jenny.
Bullet bras are popular.
The ones that are real pointy, like half footballs.
Yeah, in your Madonna crowd. I think it's ugly as sin myself. Are you asking me, Tsunami, what size? I would guess that they look like maybe a 6 or an 8, somewhere in there.
Ah!
I have a 30-inch waist and a 33-inch inseam. I have to wear a belt unless I get boys' pants. Before I gained a bunch of weight when I was a truck driver, I used to shop in the boys section and get the boys extra large. They all fit me perfectly. They were they fit me like great. They were tight around my shoulders. Chicks dug it, tattoos and all that. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Jason, just to show you the bias that you have, not that you have, that I have, or that one develops when you're trans all the time and stuff. When you said unless you buy boys, which I understand is because they're cut different than men's, I didn't assume men's. I assumed that you were wearing women's pants. I'm sorry.
They don't make Thundercats pajamas for men.
Why not?
I know, right? That's lame.
I'm sure
at a
someone
thir-
at Etsy has to be making them.
I'm at a 33-32 right now.
Thundercats are on the
And I like the sits at waist jeans.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
Because my torso is like this fucking big. My
Thunder,
entire
thunder.
fucking torso.
Thunder, Thundercats.
Yeah, they always were. The shirts, the dress shirts and shit, Sumami, were always cheaper. They were like $7 or $8 cheaper.
And they do
Yeah.
they do make pajamas for men in Thundercats. Thundercat, that's men's classic show title logo. No sleep jogger pajamas.
Can
The
I
thing
get
is-
Majestic P. Beck, I'm only 5'6", but I have no torso. I'm all legs. So
can I get
30s, when I squat down, they come all the way up my leg. Go ahead, Jenny.
can I get Hello Kitty pajamas?
I'm sure you
Probably.
Sure, why not?
could. You know,
Who's gonna buy them
Thundercats,
for Jenny?
Thundercats hits a lot differently as an adult when you realize that Lion-O is summoning the other Thundercats by using a giant laser pointer.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, go to the boys section and look for the shirts that are tall, the tall boys or whatever they're called, extra tall or something like that. And if you're a tall dude, those will fit you perfect, man. Normal shirts like hang low on me, so
It's also
one day
important
maybe I'll
to
lose my gut.
It's also important to keep in mind that Lion-O has the body of a 20-something year old and a mind of a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Let's not overanalyze the Thundercats.
Beck, you're just happy that your shirts don't have darts.
And besides, in the newer version, Lion-O didn't go through that whole.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
The 2011 version, he was a teenager.
That whole space travel thing.
Ah.
I want my
I have
little
that problem
pony.
sometimes too.
I want My Little Pony pajamas too.
Well, let's see here. We've got pajamas, 3-piece set, cute fashion, long sleeve. There's a Hello Kitty stuff. There's a Hello Kitty character. Your Heart Women's right. Ace back tank top.
Racerback tank top.
Yep.
Hello Kitty Razorback tank top. Oh boy,
Mhm.
oh boy.
Shit.
Of course, I suppose if you want to go with My Little Pony, you have to go with Rainbow Dash.
I don't know what that means.
That was a character in My Little Pony.
Oh, okay. I'm not really a Little Pony fan. I was just using it as a.
What about Sailor Moon?
Love Sailor Moon.
I know Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon pajamas. Yay!
I love Sailor Moon.
I want a Sailor Moon body pillow. Then I can pretend.
I'm getting the planetary symbol.
Walk in Jenny's room, she's humping her body pillow,
I know, right?
shaped like
All right.
Sailor Moon.
How does
You wanna-
the sanitized American version remain popular? Because it's hentai in Japan.
Because Uranus and Neptune are together, but in the American version, they're cousins.
Yeah, they kind of bastardized that in the American version.
Oh, Sailor Moon is an adult thing.
I
It's
mean,
hentai.
I did not. know that.
I don't think I've ever seen.
I don't think I've ever
hentai.
seen
No,
but I mean,
But the American version is not.
Don't ask me.
I
Oh.
don't think I've seen. I've seen some stuff from the. I don't think I've seen that. No.
Porp, if you run into it, send me a link. I'd love to watch one.
No. I am
No.
not going out of my way to look for Sailor Moon hentai.
No. I said if you come across one.
I imagine
Boba.
there is Sailor Moon hentai made, but I don't think
that's
I've
what I've never
seen show
seen
it.
Japanese versions. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
Well, it's not like you need the dialogue.
Yeah, stop trying to text and voice text while you're driving. Just drive, and we'll see you later. Because that was a repetitive mess.
Yeah, the Sailor Moon Crystal
So
stuff
just
was-
drive.
Yeah,
Just
the Sailor
drive.
Moon Crystal stuff was pretty poorly animated.
You didn't like
as far
Sailor
as
Moon Crystal?
Jesus Christ! The first thing that comes up when you put in hentai Sailor Moon
Oh, and keep in mind the
is
characters
here's the
are
description: 720p. Sailor Moon gets her pussy eaten by Sailor Mars.
And keep in mind the characters are 14 years old.
Triple orgasm, 5-minute hentai smash.
No.
Mage, they're 14 years old.
Yeah, they're,
Yeah.
they're little girls.
Holy fuck. Yeah, no, don't let anybody bring that up on my channel. Oh my god, I'm not sharing that.
I don't even know what that's in reference to, and I don't want to know.
Shall we get into Chibi?
Oh
I don't
man,
know
this
either.
shit is holy cow.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's quite popular for the hentai stuff. Yeah.
I can see why.
Mhm.
Holy cow.
Whichever
Mhm.
American introduced H.P. Lovecraft to the Japanese either needs to be caught and imprisoned, or hopefully he is where he needs to be in the afterlife. We did not need Lovecraftian tentacle porn.
Nah, I can agree with that. Nobody needs that.
Yeah, let's go do a search for Lovecraftian tentacle porn.
They were into tentacles already.
Yes, I'm saying we didn't need Lovecraftian tentacle porn.
Yeah.
I'm sure it exists.
Oh, there's an
Um,
everything porn. There's feet, there's belly buttons, there's armpits, hairy armpits.
Yeah, we all know about
Okay.
Rule 34.
What's your name again? Beck. I sent you a picture. You decide if you're going to put it up or not.
And interesting how we
What's
went
your
from
name
Sailor,
again?
Yeah, interesting how we went from Sailor Moon to Cthulhu tentacle porn here.
Oh, shit. Click the wrong button. Hold on.
I thought someone was bringing up tentacles in the side chat.
You know, you guys, as dirty as I talk all the time, I do not watch porn. I have never watched porn. I don't care about porn.
Oh jeez. Yeah, probably not good to put up.
We don't need to see
You
it,
might want
guys.
to put that. You might want to put that down. Take that off the screen very quickly.
I figured less than 10 seconds it wouldn't matter.
I didn't know Sailor Moon had a strap on.
You know now.
Pretty sure
My
that's
God.
not canon.
No, the dirtiest.
Joe said he's changing the name for the Kentucky
was,
Atheist to Pikachu's Electric Pecker Hour.
I'm sure there's a market for that on OnlyFans if it's animated.
Are you kidding? I'm a trans guy. I could make all kinds of money on fucking off of like just masturbation videos. I'm sure.
How
I
does
meant
that
the
on pages?
I meant the poke
I'd get
porn.
more views than these. I'm sorry, Porpoise. What'd you say?
I meant the polka porn Kentucky Atheist is referencing.
Shit, I'm gonna fix this again.
Pokemon porn on my channel from now on. No, I didn't even see that. Pokemon hentai.
That's apparently pretty popular as well.
You guys get more views than I do. What are you talking about, man? Shit.
C-SPAN hentai.
No.
We're gonna make it a sport now? That could be interesting.
Hey, that's not
Possibly.
a bad idea for the Olympics.
What are we even talking about? Did someone?
What are we?
I got a gold medal. In
Go ahead.
hentai, you know?
I think we were talking about the P versus NP problem, Maya.
No, that's not what you're talking about.
Sure, we were.
All right, somebody look up Sailor Moon Bukkake.
No.
No,
Leave
No.
Sailor Moon
don't
alone.
look that up.
Okay, I'll do it then.
Very important for science. I know, Sumami.
I'm sure it exists. I'm not looking it up.
Mage, are you doing important research right now on Sailor Mercury hentai?
No.
Not Sailor Mercury. She's a nice girl.
Not in that other picture, she wasn't.
Sailor Mercury is quiet and smart, and she has this dope ass computer that Luna gave her, and then she has these dope ass sunglasses. Presses her earring, and this like little face shield comes over her eyes, and she can see all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's the nerdy one.
Nice.
yeah, Sailor Mercury.
Okay.
Don't say it.
And I'm sure your next. Okay, just to change the subject, wasn't Psychopath a cool anime? At least the
Psychopath?
first season.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen that one.
It's vaguely
I
based
started
on.
watching it.
It's basically the same idea as Minority Report, except instead of like precogs, it's like the system judges people. Like,
It's like, wait, no, yeah,
Make
I
the
did
criminals.
see. I think I did see at least some of that. I'm not sure if I watched the whole thing. The whole thing though.
the first season is pretty good. The second one's kind of meh. It's one of those animes or shows where you realize the villain kind of has a point. I mean, he's not in any way a good guy, but he has a point. Kind of like
I do too, right here on the end of my nose.
similar to how Dracula and Castlevania's Netflix had a point. We can all understand why Dracula does what he does in this series, even if we don't agree with him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it, Jason Pankaki.
Pancocky, yeah. Meme with the syrup bottles. Yeah, baby. So I'm
Well,
talking about
and
give me
butter,
some
duh.
pancakes, syrup and butter.
I could go for pancake. I go for waffles right now. I don't want to go to Waffle House because I don't feel
Waffles.
Okay, so
That could be
just to change the
dangerous.
subject, I have an important meme here
We can't.
Okay, go ahead.
for every cat owner,
Oh,
if I
no.
can get it to link properly.
I don't know. I have 50 poems and only 18 pages for this book.
It is meme time on Beck's live stream, so if anybody wants to share a meme, let me know.
Here's one in chat about how to negotiate with your cat.
How to negotiate with terrorists.
What, do you want me to bring it up, or? I mean, I can, but I put it in the chat for a reason.
For anybody that cannot read it, it says how to negotiate with your cat. Step 1, give your cat whatever they want. Step 2, end negotiation. And that would
That's
be
how people
accurate.
should negotiate with me.
Yeah.
It would be easier on them if everybody did that with me. Just give me what I want. Because I'm
Yeah.
right, so you should.
Exactly. Rat bastards.
Because I know, because my OCD says it's right, so I know I'm right. That's right.
Exactly.
Buttermilk cinnamon swirl pancakes with maple syrup. Buttermilk cinnamon swirl I feel like fuck the maple syrup at that point. Just put some fucking icing on it.
Yeah.
Eat it like a goddamn cinnamon roll.
I don't have any more junk food. I ate it all.
Step 3,
Beck-
tell them they are the most beautiful and smart and sweet. Yes, Miss Jenny.
I sent you a number of memes. I personally like the last one the best. I made it myself.
Okay.
It's political.
We'll save the best for last.
Yeah, it's political. Yeah, that's it.
I have some pretzel M&Ms and some cheesecake if you want them. Just come here to get them.
No, the eclipse is already over. No reason to go to Indiana.
Yeah, we actually had a pretty good day for viewing the eclipse here.
Okay, here's the first one.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's a MAGA pacifier, which is great. I love it. The next one is you're someone's reason to masturbate.
Aw.
Thanks, Jenny. I need to hear that today. Okay, and the last one is Minecraft Brothers, advanced architecture for advanced clients.
That's fine.
That's a real building, by the way.
Why would they ever? Just weren't paying attention, huh?
I guess.
Or they were.
Or they were. Yeah, that's how I felt. No, somebody wasn't paying attention. Or the architect had a really good laugh when the sucker homeowners fell for it. One, two.
Sumami, yes.
Yeah, it is
that
a man fucking a
exactly
dog.
what it looks like. It's just such a riot that they would abuse Minecraft that way.
My kid is 2 feet away playing Minecraft. I told him to build that in the game.
You can't build that in the game quite that way because you don't have the pieces necessary.
Oh my god. What, the angled pieces?
Yeah.
But you can stack them, make them look angled. Ted Cruz origin story,
You
right?
could probably build that in 7 Days to Die.
Oh no, that would be a good musical. The Ted Cruz origin story as a musical.
To be honest, it wouldn't be a much worse superhero movie than Dark Phoenix. Can it be done like a Fortnite? I don't know. Maybe you'll have to try.
Oh, that was a good hit. Same. I've watched people play it, but I don't know anything about it. I don't think I'd be interested in it. I think I would play with it for a little bit and then get totally fucking bored in like 2 weeks and never want to play it again. And I would waste the money on it. So I know how I am. So I just don't spend money on games like that because I know I'm not going to play it very long. It's not worth it.
Where can we find a dog that can sing? You've never heard a hound sing the blues?
Yeah, right.
It has to be a hound because they have that baying quality to their voice, but or a beagle. Beagles are technically hounds.
The band that
My kid hasn't
changed
learned
the
how to
world.
The Beagles.
Yep.
I remember that group. Oh, the Beagles. It's a SNL spoof. And when they go across the street, they all have their tails in the air and their noses on the ground. They're like, that's it.
Yep,
If I had a child, we would be arguing about Zelda lore theory. Is it the theory that Link is transitioning over the course of the games? Because his character is becoming increasingly more feminine?
I don't know, really. I didn't really pay attention.
Wasn't that a theme in Final Fantasy something or other?
Final Fantasy.
Which
and
one? There was
Zelda.
like 13 of them.
There's more
Which
than
Final
that.
Fantasy? Oh my god, there's more.
Yeah.
There is an part in Final Fantasy VII where Cloud does have to cross-dress, but I think they took it out of the remake.
Oh.
It's still there.
Oh.
No, Link has always been gender fluid.
Link does what they want.
According to trans fans of the game, Link is a trans woman.
Okay, sure.
I think PUBG
A
should have
trans person? I've never met one of those.
PUBG should have trans people characters.
Oh, PUBG just
know.
isn't all that interesting.
It's a sleepy day. It's just a sleepy day. Everybody wants to sleep. They tried to introduce a female version of Link. Didn't go over well. I like the idea of Link being non-binary. Yeah. Agreed. I mean, I don't know why anybody would care anyways.
Hey, I initially thought Link was
Game.
female.
It's like playing Skyrim and picking a male or female character. It doesn't matter because you're not going to have sex in the game anyway.
Yeah, but I
So
always play a female character.
Well,
Anytime
I've always played. Yeah, I've always used guy.
Why would you
characters,
play
so.
the game if you can't have sex in it?
I'm sure there's a mod out there for it, but
Sure.
I'm gonna have to get Kyle looking for it.
You've never played adult Monopoly, have you?
Do you mean you
Adult
can't have sex?
Monopoly.
Yeah. Let's just say you're not paying rent.
Oh, God.
They released a version of a game where you play as Zelda.
Oh, Spirit Tracks does have scenes where you can play as Zelda partially.
Oh, Link's sister. Okay. Marty is like, fuck that. I'm playing as a female character.
I tried playing Skyrim. I couldn't get into it. I created a character and I got past the first thing. I got to the first town and I haven't picked it up since.
That's okay.
Man, every time I start playing a game now, I make myself play it for at least like so many hours or an hour each for 3 days before I give up on it, because like a lot of them, like with Skyrim, the only reason I stuck with it at first is because I knew it was going to get cool later because Kyle had told me that. Like, and now that I'm further in, I'm almost level 49 now. My guy like kicks ass. It's fun to play, you know, blah blah blah. And I'm to the point now where I'm gonna have to bump up from normal to the next hardest on this in the settings because I'm killing people too easy now. It's starting to get boring.
There's a Fallout
but it is a lot of fun to play, and like I'm building my own house right now, and you know, stuff like that.
You know, there's a Fallout 4 franchise, or there's a Fallout franchise sale, and I have a problem.
No money?
I have almost I have everything except the Fallout 3 DLCs.
You said Steam's having a sale?
A Fallout sale.
Oh,
Fallout
really?
So I guess I
I've
could
never
pick up.
played any of the Fallouts.
Guess I could pick up the Fallout 3 DLCs.
Okay.
And if you get Fallout New Vegas, just skip Dead Money.
I'm hearing some good things about the TV series that was released.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm trying to withhold judgment, but I don't like the fact that they've went with what most people consider to be the non-canon ending for New Vegas.
Bye, Jason.
Because apparently whoever plays New Vegas in that universe sided with Caesar's Legion.
I hear they did
Bye,
some
Jason.
non-canon stuff in that.
But honestly, I mean, it pretty much looks like one of the newer Fallout games when you see it. So,
would you say it's worth seeing?
I've only seen the first episode. I need to get through more, but I have been way too busy with stuff I'm probably never going to get done. Okay, calm down. I'm just angry at this professor.
Okay, well, was the first episode good?
It was okay.
All right.
The characterization needs work.
So Sumami, the Last of Us was originally a game and then they changed it into a like TV series?
Yeah.
Is the game good?
I heard the game was awesome.
I
Really?
heard the first one was good.
It looks great, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't play it.
Your mommy says
there's
yes.
a PC version.
Oh, there's a PC
It's
version?
2 games.
Yeah, there's been a PC version.
Yay, Jenny.
Xbox controller on Steam?
Yeah, you can use the Xbox controller on Steam.
No, I know I've done it before, but will it let me do it with this game?
I don't know. I haven't. I think that depends on your computer setup.
I see. I tried to play Cult of the Lamb with my controller on here, and it didn't let me, so I had to buy it for my Xbox. Which Cult of the Lamb, I highly recommend if you have. I just highly recommend it. So just play Cult of the Lamb. We're all looking forward to The Last of Us. Damn, The Last of Us Part 1 is still $60.
And as far as Skyrim, I just didn't care about the ending when I got to it.
Okay, you're doing grown up for fuck's sake.
On the other hand, I have played Skyrim in space.
Xbox controller, full controller.
Really?
support.
Yeah, it's called Starfield.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's right. You were telling me about that.
Oh, this game looks fucking dope. I might play this. Next time I have $60 I can blow.
The only problem with the Starfield, I kept trying to use the VAT system.
Yeah, maybe you can get it on sale sometime too.
Yeah, but Steam
I have
does that.
Steam because Steam has some crazy fucking sales sometimes. I grab shit.
Yeah.
I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 like a year ago and I just put it on my computer so I can play it whenever the hell I want. But one of the reasons I like Steam is because like right now I had just got my taxes in, so I want to save up a little bit more money so I still have money back, but I want to buy a new computer. I'm going to keep my laptop most likely. Might give it away to somebody, but anyways, so I'm going to get a desktop computer, and because all my shit's on Steam, I don't have to worry about transferring it to another computer or anything. I can just start Steam up and just download it to my new computer, and I'm good. So, yeah.
Yeah. One of the problems I have with most video games that get translated to like a screen medium is they feel the need to put game mechanics in.
Yeah.
Like the new Tomb Raider movie would have been much better if it was just the story of the first game. And would have been even better if they didn't try to shoehorn Trinity into it, because Trinity's not in the first game. It's a strong story about essentially Ms. Croft taking on a cult.
Ooh, we got 2 minutes 15 seconds.
Oh, it is almost 7. Damn. Last time I looked, it was 6:15. What the fuck happened?
You've been smoking a lot of pot.
42
We spent
minutes
an
went
hour.
by. You know why? Because 42's answered everything. That's why it was 42 minutes. So, does anybody have anything they want to shill before we go? Yeah, everybody go buy Marty's book.
Yes,
Stick it in
buy
there,
Marty's
Marty.
book.
Give it to me, Marty.
Check out.
Yeah.
Is Ember not having a stream tonight?
I'll buy your book, but then I'm coming over.
You gotta do what?
I said I'm going to buy your book, but then I have to come over.
Okay, come
And
on.
also,
Check out Mage's Gardening.
she wants an autograph.
I should have my gardening tour out tomorrow. Just got the editing done today.
Send Jenny
Cool.
apparently any Sailor Moon hentai you find, but just
No,
her.
you really don't have to do that. I did type that into Google, and there is a shitload everywhere. It's pretty damn funny, actually.
So,
and if you want to subscribe to sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Porpoise. Finish.
If you want to subscribe to my new channel, check out Mad Computer Scientist, or you can check out my video games on SinisterPorpoise2.itch.io.
There you go. There you go. There it is, folks. Ember, Oh, Ember's not streaming right now.
Oh my
Or
goodness, I
are
got stuff blasting
they?
in my ear.
Oh,
Ember
God.
fall asleep.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Okay.
There's as you can see, a little corner in my window. Bree is interviewing Maitre Archetype over on the transpositions. I'm gonna have to go back and check that
Cool.
out later. And I've got a premiere starting now over on my channel. Doing
Cool.
an Reddit "Am I the Butthole" thing. Try to inspire Mark Reed to get back to doing some of those. So that should be fun.
Okay. Am
And then,
I
of
the
course,
asshole? Good.
As everyone knows, there's Bad Science Sunday later, which isn't my thing, but I shall for it anyway.
Well, if you gave me a second, I was waiting until everybody was done. So, everybody, don't forget, pinned over the chat is the link to Maya's. She starts in 30 minutes, exactly right now, 30 minutes. So, everybody head over there after you get your snacks and your drinks and pack your bowl or whatever you got to do. Don't forget to go see Maya. And while you're doing all that, you can listen to Ember's premiere. Two birds, one stone.
Hell yeah.
So, everybody in the chat, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. And I enjoy the conversation and the jokes and everything. You're hilarious and definitely make Sunday a lot more fun. Everybody on the panel, thank you for coming up and
You didn't
entertaining people.
you didn't ask if I had anything going.
I didn't ask anybody really. People had just asked if anybody had anything.
Well, that's
Well,
good.
what
We
do
didn't
you have
say
going?
anything? What's going on, Jenny?
Nothing.
Be excellent to each other.
Did you
So
pick up?
anyway, thank you everybody for coming up on the panel and having a great conversation. I love all of you guys. Take care of yourselves.
Love
Take care
you
of one
too.
another.
Love you too, Beck.
And most of all, I love you too, Jenny. Have some peace in your life.
Be
All
gay.
right, you crazy people. You stay cool. Keep it real. Keep an eye out for each other. Suck in that content you love. Dance like nobody's watching. Go after your passions and enjoy them. I'm out. Peace.